Welcome back, everybody! Power Rangers HyperForce, right here, right here, right here, right here.
Yeah.
Right everywhere.
Right there.
How have you guys been? I have missed you all this past week. Just a reminder and thank you to everybody who has subscribed to Hyper RPG. Every subscriber counts. Thank you so much also to everybody who is providing the supers and the ultras and the megas. How does that feel, Rangers?
Pretty good. Feels good.
We couldn't do it. Yeah, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
You've seen us roll, so it always is helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
It really makes a big difference too, especially with this whole community. So thank you guys.
Yes.
And a reminder, guys, here's a little incentive for you. Every 30 subscribers, we randomly choose from an active member in the chat room somebody to win an awesome Power Rangers giveaway box. And
One of
it has
my subscribers won last week. I tweeted about it and they're like, I've never watched and I won.
Yes,
Yeah, so-
absolutely. Actually, it's true, guys. People have been tweeting out pictures of what they've won from just being active in the HyperForce chat room. So be active and subscribe to support the show, but also there are awesome Power Rangers Loot Crate giveaway, exclusive awesomeness, things autographed by JDF and some of our other past guests like Mike Jin, and I think we'll autograph them too. We'll just throw that in there.
Hey, you know, I pop into the Hyper RPG chat room once in a while. My screen name is Dust Bulk, and I say, hey, what's up, guys? And nobody ever answers me. So,
That's on you guys.
Now you know. Now you know.
Is that at strange hours?
not necessarily. Oh,
It's 2 a.m.
I also downloaded and installed Legacy Wars on my
Me
mobile
too.
device.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
I know. I'm like, do I have to buy extra content to get the Bulk and Skull Idiot Zords?
Gotta talk to Melissa.
Implemented next week.
Oh,
Just kidding.
man.
And of course, Peter always plays Legacy Wars on our channel every Friday. You can go in and try to defeat this real-life Ranger if you like. Try, might you?
I mean, lately people have been beating me a lot, so
I feel like I hear that often.
Thumbs of Fury.
yeah, dude, my thumbs have been like carpal tunneling. So it's like,
Goodness.
no, really, like I've been playing. It's been so cold that I can't even swipe anymore.
Hey, don't Rangers jump in the air? Why can't we get a little like going on there?
And quick shout out to everybody who's been so active on social media, on Facebook, on
Yes.
Instagram, on Twitter. We're trending in the UK.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hashtag HyperForce. Remember to use hashtag HyperForce so that all of us can see what you think about the show, your lovely fan art, your support, your feedback, your ideas.
What about my
your
homies in
theories.
South Korea? Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a fantastic representation in South Korea as well, so thank you. Even if you're lurking, even if you're afraid to say something in the chat room, say something nice. I promise we don't bite too much.
Man,
Yeah.
those people got soul.
I like going through the hashtag and liking all the tweets.
I
so-
do the same thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
so-
Right afterwards.
Especially if you say Chloe in the tweet, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like it twice.
Well,
like it, unlike real life.
Yeah.
well, Rangers, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Time for HyperForce!
Gonna travel through time, fighting evil we find, break them down, make darkness disappear. Go, go, Power Rangers, you will set things right. Go, go, Power Rangers, you will fight with all your might. Power Rangers, HyperForce.
We're back. When we last left our Rangers, Joe Shi, Marv Shi's brother, our Red HyperForce Ranger's brother, had made an appearance. He was gone for a very long time. And finally, he left the HyperForce ship, reminding everyone, including Marv, to not follow. Let's check in with our Blue Ranger, Eddie. He's been wandering around the ship looking for something or somebody.
So I'm gonna wander around the ship. I noticed Jack kind of hanging out. So we do that whole thing where like you stand beside somebody and you just go, huh, like you want to say something, but you're waiting for them to say it.
And
say
where,
something.
and where are you hawing and hawing?
We're in the main area, like the
Central control
central control
area.
area. Yeah, just the two of us.
I'm hovering over control panel, checking power levels, making sure the ship is secure after all of the trials and tribulations that we've gone through. Eddie.
Oh, hey, Jack.
Can I help you with something, Eddie?
Well, I mean, since you asked, I need to talk to you. Like, this is like a big thing to talk to someone about, and it's not that I wouldn't want to talk to Barb, but you know, he's got his whole thing with his brother, and then Vesper's doing whatever she's doing to take care of herself, and Chloe intimidates me sometimes. So I was wondering if maybe I could talk to you about this, because you're kind of, you know, seasoned.
Yeah, I'm seasoned.
You know?
Yeah, no, Eddie, I'm seasoned, yeah.
Well,
Eddie, of course, we're teammates. Whatever's on your mind, it's on my mind. Lay it on me. What do you want to talk about, man?
well, I mean, everything that I've been able to have a problem with to solve has always been through history, through the books, through research, through technology or information. But I gotta be honest, man, this whole alliance thing is just really bugging me, because we're always like a step behind. Like, they go somewhere, we follow them, and there's never really a moment where I ever feel like we can like get ahead of them, you know? Like, know their next move, know who they are, know how we can kind of get the jump on them. And it kind of hurts to keep seeing all my friends get hurt as a result, including myself.
I'm going to take a couple steps forward and look out the front screens of our ship and look at space flying by.
Space and time.
And time, indeed. You know, Eddie, we've been kind of on this hamster wheel of reacting, of taking a step, but then the wheel turns and we have to take another step or we'll stumble. And ultimately, we have been living our lives in a reactive mode. You're right. No, we have been. I mean, ever since the attack on the Time Force Academy, it has been evident that this alliance, whoever they are, whatever they are a potent force. And we really, with the help of Jen and now Joe, and I suspect others in the future, it's up to us to figure it out. I mean, I don't know what to think about what's going on. We have been running all over space and time trying to figure this group out and what their motives are, but for us, the most important thing is that we remain connected together and we don't let ourselves get torn apart by the things that happen to us. You know, when you're a law enforcement officer, Eddie, sometimes bad things happen. And sometimes as a cop, you have to do bad things just for the greater good. But that's no excuse to not feel it. So it's understood that we have moments of weakness, but together we can find our way through this. But it can't be reactive.
Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever had to try to think ahead when there's no information in front of you? You just keep hitting a wall?
Well, of course. I was a beat cop for more than 10 years before I even joined the Time Force. I was a regular cop in the city.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got
Standard
to
police.
Watch out for pickpockets and, you know, crazy drunk mutants.
Yeah.
So, of course, I mean, there are moments where you don't know what's going to happen next. But all you can do is look over your shoulder, make sure your partner's there, and that your wingman is okay or your wingwoman is okay, and try to make the best decision based on the information that you have. But that's our problem, Eddie, is that the information that we have is scattered, it's partial. I think there's a healthy dose of disinformation. We are being fed information that is not true in an effort to lead us down a particular path, which, I mean, face it, we've had a lot of interactions with the Alliance lately, and not all of them have been truly malevolent. Like, some of these things that have happened, like, it's made me question, what, are they a force for good despite using evil actors? I just don't know.
Yeah, and then the whole Mesogog talking about them wanting to save Zordon and the elements of that, and it seems like that's a good thing, but I think I remember something in history about Zordon, about why he was gone for a greater good.
Well, his ultimate sacrifice was for the universe's good, and that's a fairly well-known situation. Now, there are many people that argue about that to this day, and some people don't even believe. But look at us. Look where we are. I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure what the next steps are, but we need to come to a consensus as a team and perhaps get a little bit more information from some of our allies. But once we have that, we need to be proactive. You're right.
Wow, I never thought about having those feelings. I was like, oh, I'm a cop, you know, I'm gonna take charge and think ahead like you. That's my you. I don't know if that's...
Well, you're a walking computer, and thank you for that, because we need you.
Oh.
And if you wanna like do some, knee push-ups like I do, because I don't do the real ones.
Yeah.
Because why? We're in space. It doesn't really matter.
It's true.
We're Power Rangers. We can just fly places.
Very true. So I guess your family was your family cool with you, going from cop to Time Force?
Well, I was a junior police cadet when I was younger, and that was great. I mean, we helped old ladies across the street. We, worked for local community organizations. But my parents, did not make it through the mutant wars of the early 2000s.
Really?
No. Oh, sorry, the early 3000s.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the one thing that I had to hold on to was my dog, Forge. And my grandfather, after my parents passed away, my grandparents raised me, and my grandfather helped me build Forge.
Oh.
From scratch, from nothing, which was amazing, and that was my childhood companion. And my grandparents were not cool with me being a cop, because they were worried they would lose me like they lost my parents. But ultimately, the greater good is what's important. Helping people is what's important. And that's ultimately why I joined the Time Force.
Can I tell you something?
Sure, Eddie.
I'm like looking around,
Sure.
making sure.
You hear that Alpha is in the room next to yours.
My family, they don't really hate me being a part of the Time Force, but it really wasn't their plan for me either.
What was their plan?
So, I'm Edward Banks, like, of the Banks family. Like, big deal. Mega rich. Crazy money, celebrity, fame, business, technology.
So what, that legacy was something that they kind of put on your shoulders and expected you to carry forth?
Well, it's kind of just tradition. I mean, even down to being the 25th, it's like everyone in my family has done some kind of major thing, but they've done it all for the sake of the good of their own pockets. Even down to being close with other families and then hoping that their offspring of each of those families end up liking each other to the point where it's almost a business deal to be a part of a relationship.
It often is. I mean, don't you realize, Eddie, that you are the ultimate Banks? You have ascended not just through public service in the Time Force, but you are a HyperForce Ranger. You might look at your family lineage as something that, by tradition, you have an expectation to carry forth. But public service is the ultimate good that any man or woman can do. you have surpassed and only amplified the legend of the Banks family. And I hope, certainly, I don't think you're calling home a lot because of our particular jobs here.
Yeah.
But I hope that the family will, if they don't today, someday they'll realize the amazing man that you are, that you've become, and what a credit you are to the Banks name.
And I'm sure if your grandparents were around, they would say the same about you with the legacy of the Thomas name. And considering that you are still here, you're creating a new tradition for your family that no one can challenge.
Thank you. When we get back, we'll just ask them, because I turned them into robots too.
Really? Did you do that?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Not cool. Not cool at all.
We know we've met some robots in our time.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, didn't even get that personal with that.
Alright, so as Eddie and Jack have their moment together, let's check in with Chloe. She's looking for Vesper.
Vesper, please! I've been looking everywhere for you. Baby, it's gonna be okay. Mama's gonna fix you. Vesper, I need a burrito desperately! I can't eat any more kale. I think my skin is turning green.
Well, what's in your arms, Chloe?
My instant kitchen. My little baby burrito maker.
Somebody hears your cries, turning the corner into the dining area. Ay, 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 Chloe! What is that, those human tears?
Alpha, I can't take it anymore. My instant kitchen is broken. It needs to be fixed. I need to find Vesper. She knows how to fix things. She's smart.
Chloe, did you say Vesper? Are you looking for her?
That's what I said, Alpha.
Vesper is unavailable at the moment. She asked Alpha to. She asked me to do some skits. I'm very bad at these humans. Keep me secret. She asked me to do some. We're working on a project together. She's unavailable at the moment, but she's okay.
Alpha, do you eat kale too? You should stop. It's making you crazy.
Alpha does not require kale or physical sustenance that comes from the Itza kitchen. I have a charging station at the back of the ship.
Well, you're acting kind of weird.
Acting kind of weird in what way?
I don't know. You're just like, oh, I don't know. And I'm just like, fix my instant kitchen, man!
I was programmed to be quite anxious as a robot as to be cautious and careful.
Okay, well, I respect that. But Vesper's gone? She's busy?
No, she's, taking a nap. That's what you would call it, taking a nap.
Oh, I get it. I take long naps. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hold on to this until I guess someone fixes it.
I don't think it's malfunctioning at all. It creates healthy foods for all the rangers on the ship. Kale has fiber.
You're killing me, Alpha. You're killing me slowly.
I'm going to leave you alone now with the kitchen. It seems like you want a private moment.
Probably for the best.
And Alpha turns around and walks away.
Don't listen to Alpha.
Let's check in with our red HyperForce Ranger, Marv. In this scene, he is in an all-white room. We've been here before, audience. It's cold and filled with fog. Marv is on the floor, his face down on the ground. In this empty white room, there is one wall with electrified bars. He is a prisoner on the Alliance ship.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna look around me. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. All right. One more time, Premator. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull out my claws, and I'm gonna attempt to do a lion's claw, barrage of open hand slashes on it.
All right. Rising from the mist, inside that white room with you, there is Primator in his original form. He laughs at you. And as you attempt to raise your weapon and do a lion's fist weapon, it's an open, unarmed,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just, yeah.
Your unarmed attack at Primator, his face catches your eye and turns into Joe again.
Enough playing. That's a 5 for Lion's Claw.
He dodges out of your way. Now, Joe turns and looks at you. Marv, what was that all about? Why are you attacking me? I'm here. You don't have to fight anymore.
I'm gonna pull out my blade blaster, turn it into a blade. You. This is it. I'm gonna finish this once and for all. I'm gonna go ahead and do a barrage of blade blaster strikes. That's gonna be a 7.
Why don't you describe what
I wanna
look like?
go ahead and I wanna use my blade blaster to slash him, smack him with the hilt, and I wanna attempt to decapitate him with the sword. So I wanna go slash, hit, slash.
We are a Power Rangers show.
Yes.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7. Out of anger, I probably missed.
As you rush towards him, he quickly dodges left and right, left and right. It's almost as he has the powers of teleportation. You can't get a hold of him. But he laughs at you. Not Joe's laugh, but the laugh of a monkey.
Marv! I boot this guy up all the time. I like laughing with him. He has some good dance moves.
End simulation.
Suddenly, as you say end simulation, the white room dissolves into a black, dark room, an empty room with purple grid lines going horizontally and vertically.
Hey, Chloe, what's up?
Not much. I'm looking for Vesper to fix my instant kitchen, but she's sleeping and Alpha is being weird. And what's up with you? What are you doing in here?
Marv is in the Ranger training pocket dimension on the HyperForce ship.
You could have told me. I would have done this too. It's the only place I can see burritos.
Yeah, I just wanted to train, you know? Just sharpen my skills with my sword. I feel like lately my attacks haven't really been going through as well. Something about the disconnect with the whole power, you know? I don't. How are things going with you?
There's a computerized voice. Repeat simulation?
No. And repeats.
And repeat. And then it says 36 times.
Whoa.
I've just been look, honestly, things have been kind of weird. How are you?
I mean, I'm sad. I can't have burritos, but
No, but
that's probably nothing compared to what you're going through.
not about that. Well, with the whole thing with Joe and him coming back, I wanted to ask you, how's everything going with you?
I mean, that was crazy. That's so cool. I know you were upset, but you seemed so happy. And it kind of made me feel hopeful that maybe, I don't know, maybe my parents aren't dead after all.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to you about that. That one time that, well, the ghost and everything with your mom, I couldn't help but hear bits and pieces of it.
Oh, yeah. My parents were Time Force officers, and they said they died on a mission, but they never found their bodies.
You know, it's kind of funny, but same thing happened with me with Joe, and something told me that he was still alive, and maybe...
Remember you said missing in action.
Right. Well, he disappeared, and the thing is, like, it gave me hope.
Yeah.
It gave me hope, and, you know, who knows? Maybe things with your parents maybe they could come back.
I want that to be true. And I feel like it could be. So I'm not giving up hope.
Yeah. What weirds me out is we've been sent on this mission and we've been following all the orders. We've been really on their tail, but this whole thing with the Time Force and Joe being a part of the Time Force and undercover missions, what's really going on, you know?
Well, I mean, Time Force, they have our best interest at heart. I don't think they're ever trying to hold out on us or not tell us something. If there's a bigger picture here and we play a small part in it, that's a super huge honor, and I can trust them and know that they're doing what they know is right.
And I want to trust them. I do, but a part of me is a little bit insulted. I mean, we are the Power Rangers. If anything, there should be things that we should really be in the know. We can't be blindsided again, you know?
I mean, were we blindsided?
I was.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Sorry, lack of burritos is really killing my soul.
Yeah, maybe I can help you fix that. I mean, I hung out with Eddie.
You are just as good as me at these things.
Who knows? Maybe we could beat it into submission.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
But really, I wanted to talk to you about your parents and everything. You know, Joe told me not to follow him.
Yeah.
And I want to respect that. But also, like, a huge part of me thinks, what if it might be for the better of the team if we do pursue him, you know?
Oh.
Like, what if something's with your family? What if we follow him, we can lead a trail? You know, there might be something that's going on with Joe that might be linked to your parents. Maybe we could find out more information on what happened with your parents.
I mean, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
If only there was some way that we could actually reach him.
I think if I was in your shoes, it'd be really tough for me to tell that voice in my head to shut up.
Yeah,
'Cause
tell me about it.
I love my Ranger family, but I love my family.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, literally, the only reason why I'm here to begin with was because I was looking for Joe, you know? And now that he's back, a huge part of me is just pulling me apart. And to be honest, this whole team thing, I don't really know what I'm doing here, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, I cheated my way to Time Force. You know that. A huge part of me feels like a fake, like I don't really belong here, and maybe this was meant for someone else. And you guys keep calling me your leader, and I never understood that. I never understood where that came from, and a part of me just feels like maybe I wasn't fit for it. And with this whole thing with Joe coming up, I don't know. I'm being stupid.
Oh, I don't think you're being stupid. I think you just need some answers.
Yeah. How? we can't really contact Jen, and we've tried multiple times, and we did get some answers, but nothing's been clear. All she said was someone special was, I don't know. That's...
Marv, you're a good leader. We don't just say you're our leader because, you know, Alpha made us or something. We trust you, and even if you go running in crazy like, I mean, I don't ever think twice. I follow you. I'm like, yeah, let's go. But we trust you. We trust your judgment, and maybe you joined wanting to find your family. I mean, that's the same reason why I did, but people can't know that, or I don't know if we could be Power Rangers. But you're here for a reason, and we have a job to do. And I think everything will work out the way it's supposed to. This is more than you had it hoped for. You saw your brother again. Yeah,
he left. You know, it's hard to say. It's a huge part of me is relieved that he's back and he's alive. But imagine the situation of your parents coming back, and then next thing you know, they don't want to say anything to you. They keep you in the dark, and then they're gone. They tell you that don't look for me. And what happens then? Like, how do I know he's gonna be okay? How do you know that your parents are gonna be? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
You know, I'm
I
sorry.
know. That's okay. I know what you're saying.
We've been talking about me too much. I don't want to talk about me anymore. So tell me more about yourself, Chloe. Oh, come on. There's got to be something else in there. Besides burritos and unicorns and clouds.
Don't forget glitter.
And glitter.
I like that too. Geez. Well, hearing your story has been a bit of a relief because I've felt kind of like a double agent, you know?
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you know that I don't know?
Oh, no, I don't know anything. Really, I don't. I'm not that smart. But, like, do you remember when I got caught on the first day we all...
By Jack?
Yes. I was taking something from the evidence room that had information to do with my parents' disappearance.
What?
I was stealing something I wasn't supposed to, but I needed answers.
Wait, evidence about your parents' disappearance. What exactly was it?
I didn't get to it. I was handcuffed. And all that crazy stuff happened, and then I became a Power Ranger. Really, honestly, I don't know how any of this happened. I don't know how I'm here. I just knew that it would get me closer to my parents, and that's all I wanted. Now I'm so torn. I don't, other than you, I don't think anyone really knows my true intentions. And I feel that same struggle of like being happy Chloe, who now has this awesome, you know, upgrade where I look really freaking cool. But then I'm like, whoa, do I deserve this?
Yeah, you definitely do, Chloe. And you know, I look at you a lot of the times and I admire you. You're so strong. And it's almost like fate chose you to be the Phoenix HyperForce Ranger. You know, because that's the way I see you. Like for me, I've been bitter. I've been bitter about all this thing happening. I even had to sneak into the HyperForce Academy, you know, not HyperForce, Time Force, sorry. But
lots of forces.
Lots of forces. With you, after your parents disappeared or passed, you've been so strong. Look at you, you're so happy, you're so positive. You boost everyone else up. You're meant to be the Phoenix. Even though things kind of went down, crashed and burned, you rose from the ashes.
Wow.
And you're soaring above everything else. And your little rainbow that you leave behind, it makes everyone else happy too.
Oh, Marv, your pep talks are like way better than mine.
No way.
Really good. That was really good. I never thought about it like that. I think sometimes I laugh because I'm really sad, and it makes it easier to kind of deal with.
Humans are weird. For me, what I'm used to is if you're sad, you cry.
No.
If you're angry, you get angry.
I cried about the Instant Kitchen. I let out a lot of feelings when that...
We heard.
Oh.
We heard.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Alpha walks in. Oh, Chloe, can you teach me, or should I say the Instant Kitchen, how to make a burrito?
What do you mean?
Hey, look at that.
Well, simply what happened was the recipe was deleted from the system. We have to
That's
retrain
all
the
that it
kitchen.
is?
Oh my goodness! That's the kidnapping! I got a job to do.
Oh, she's still taking a nap.
Marv, I have got to go. I have so many recipes. It's not just one. It's like, it's real complicated, okay? Alpha, it's like a bazillion recipes. There's a base one, and then you keep building on it. There's all these combos. There's marshmallow, peanut butter, pickle one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. We have stuff to do. This is important.
Absolutely. We shall repair the Instant Kitchen.
All right.
You guys going ahead. You know, I think your talk made me realize something, and I'm gonna go see Jack, see what he's up to.
Good idea. Wow, life has meaning again.
Hey, Jack.
Yep.
What is the first recipe you want to teach the Instant Kitchen, Chloe?
What's up, Marv?
Let's go plain and simple. Regular tortilla, okay?
What is a tortilla?
Oh my gosh.
Where are you at, Jack?
We're in central control.
Oh, okay. I'll see you there. I want to say something to you.
We're having man time.
Whoa! Oh! Hey, Eddie!
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk on over to the central control room.
All right, let's check back in with this new development with Chloe and Alpha.
And then...
A tortilla. What is this tortilla and why? Tortilla?
Oh gosh.
Why is it
Don't
pronounced
start
that
with
way?
me, Alpha. Alpha, don't start with me. There's a better way of saying it, but I'm just trying to speak, you know, common speakage. Oh, I need a burrito now. Okay, anyways, it's really easy. Just some flour, some water, some baking soda, a little bit of salt, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Okay, and then you heat it up, make it real thin, heat it up, and boom! Tortilla time. But I want this to be the foundation burrito. So if people want just a basic burrito, they can just come in and get it. So we'll have the tortilla, we're gonna have some marshmallows, we're gonna have some sprinkles, a little bit of frosting, candy corn. I love that stuff. I have so much still in my closet.
Human beings eat the strangest foods. Candy corn inside a burrito that is wrapped with a tortilla.
There you go, you got it.
Tortilla, burrito,
wow,
candy corn.
That sounds like a good song.
Oh my goodness, Anyways, Chloe, when you were talking to Marv there.
Oh, yes, I was.
I noticed that he was running the simulation over and over again.
Yeah, he's pretty sad. I mean, I can put myself in his shoes. If I saw my parents and then they just told me, don't look for me, I don't want to talk to you, and disappeared, I would be heartbroken.
So what is your plan? What are you going to do? Wear his shoes?
Gross.
But you said put yourself in his shoes.
Oh, no, I mean like when he does have that one pair that I really like, maybe I'll try that on for size. But that's besides the point, Alpha. Don't get distracted. I'm trying to talk to you about things that I'm thinking.
What are you thinking, Chloe? I am here to assist you.
I'm thinking, what if I send a message?
A message? What type of message?
Something to Jen Scott's. Just letting her know what Marv's going through. I feel like she would understand. This is not just something he can brush off. It's in his head now. And it's in his heart, and he can't forget it. I think he just needs maybe some wisdom from her, some closure, or just anything that would make him refocus again.
Ah, wisdom, closure. I think I understand what you mean, Chloe, as much as I am capable. What kind of message do you want to say? Who are you sending this message to?
Oh, to Jen Scott's.
Jen Scott's. She's not of this time. We will have to send that message through time. I can amplify your message.
Great.
How would you like to do it? Would you like to record a message as a hologram?
I've always wanted to do that.
All right. Absolutely. Recording. And then Alpha's lights light up from like head to toe. And then you see kind of a beam emit from Alpha's chest that starts scanning you up and down. Recording!
Okay. Help me, Jen. You're my only hope. Just kidding. Sorry, I just want to try that. Jen Scott's, it's Chloe. Oh, this was a serious conversation. I goofed it up already. Yikes, just trying to do Pink proud. We're running out of time. Okay, I wish I understood how Time Force works, but I know that you have our best interests at heart. But what happened recently with Marv and his brother, that's some heavy stuff, and that would be hard for any of us if we were in his shoes. Not like actually in his shoes, so don't think that. But you know what I mean. If you could maybe send him something, he needs a little bit of closure, anything that would help him refocus his time and his energy back into our mission. I think it would really help. He needs it, and I know he's hurting, and it would really, really mean a lot if he heard from you. Chloe out.
And then the beam enters Alpha, and then Alpha is like goes blank for a second.
Oh, Alpha, are you? Dunk, dunk.
Ah, Chloe! I was just attempting to send your hologram message through time and space. It requires a lot of energy and focus.
Oh, okay. I just copy Alpha because it looks fun.
I appreciate you parroting my emotions.
Yeah.
However, it has no effect on how fast the message will get delivered through time and space.
Alpha, I got pink energy running through my veins. You know nothing.
Chloe, where are the other Rangers?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. Isn't that your job, Alpha?
We'll check in the central control area. And Alpha does his little waddle walk over to the central control area to meet up with Jack.
And
Eddie,
that's why you
and Mark.
never have to plant a weapon on a mutant, because their limbs are made of weapons.
Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Hey.
So, I've been thinking, this whole thing with the whole Time Force and the Alliance, when I was on their ship, I didn't really get to see too much, but I started thinking about why would Primitor and Scorpina be the ones that they would take out? Eddie, you know quite a bit about history. Is there anything specific about those two?
Primitor and Scorpina?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember.
Roll to see how much you remember. I'm gonna say it's a 4 difficulty.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna do some super knowledge.
Okay, super knowledgeable.
Thanks, Rangers.
Wow.
Oh, no!
1 + 2 is 3.
You don't remember too much, but you do remember what happened on your adventures on the HyperForce ship so far. She tried to seduce you. She was in the 1994 era. Almost slipped there. And there were other Rangers of that time. There was also other villains of that time. They were a whole team.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why those two. I mean, Scorpina has this power of seduction that almost got me, and
As you say, she has the powers of seduction who got me. Chloe walks into the central control area.
Oh, hey, Chloe.
Burritos in hand.
I thought that thing was broken.
Guys, we can...
Wait a second. You roll for it.
roll for burrito.
Don't you dare super this burrito roll.
Come on, guys, come on.
I would say 3 or higher, they're basic burritos. 5 or higher, they're maybe special burritos.
Okay, what about 1 or higher? What kind of burrito?
No Ritos.
No Ritos.
Go ahead.
Please. Okay, all right.
What is
2.
As you look down at the burritos that were just created by the Insta Kitchen, it's just a tortilla with some salt and water in it.
That looks like a low-budget pancake.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
They don't look like the same burritos, Chloe.
You know, we're starting over from scratch. It's gonna take some time, but you need to eat this anyways because we don't waste burritos.
Yeah.
Should have been a super burrito.
We might be able to use these to patch the hull of the ship in the event of any further problems.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right.
But anyway, as I was saying,
Oh yeah, what are you guys talking about?
we're trying.
Well, when I was on the Alliance ship, I noticed that, well, the only people that I really saw, I didn't really have much time there outside of the cage, or the room, was Scorpina and Primitor. At least the ones that I saw that were taken out of time, I guess. Although I really don't know if Vulcanos was taken out of a personal time or if he's just part of the Alliance. That I don't really know either.
Well, here's what I find interesting. Scorpina has the power of seduction, so therefore she can make us believe that we trust her or want to do anything around her. Meanwhile, Primitor has the power of changing into any form, including someone that is knowledgeable to us. Maybe those are 2 powers that the Alliance needs to either convince or trick someone to be on their side.
It sounds like they're just distracting us.
Well, that's a great point, Chloe. But
Yeah.
there's another important factor to whatever their plans are. There's 3 facets. There's assuming someone else's face. There's persuasion. And there's time travel. My friends, we are the first of those components. They attacked the Time Force first. Without that ship, none of their plans could have moved forward.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too, and that's I actually wanted to talk to you personally about that, but since we're all here, I might as well say it out in the open. Do you look, Joe was your senior in some ways to say. He was ahead of you in the Time Force. But do you know what program he was enlisted in? Or was that because I remember when I joined, all that was closed off to me. We didn't have any information on him or his troop or his acquaintances. Do you happen to know anything more than I do?
Marv, listen. There are times in our roles as law enforcement officers when we are asked to do certain things that must be kept secret for operational security. Those happen all the time. They might only take 1 hour, or they might take 1 year. Or they may take 5 years, Marv.
Is there something that you know that...
No? No, there's not. Listen, Marvin, if I knew where your brother was, believe me, I would tell you.
I'm just trying to figure it out. If this whole thing has been going on, Joe was gone for a while, and yet, just recently, the Alliance took over the Time Force. So how long into that has that been going on?
Well, very likely,
you're right.
it's likely been going on a long time. I mean, but here's the thing that we don't know. Who sent him on this mission that he won't tell us about?
Not to mention who got into the Time Force, what part of the Alliance got into the Time Force, and why didn't we get invited, really? You know? You know what I mean? Like, me and Jack were part of the Time Force. And the people in the Time Force, one by one, at the end there was hundreds that were part of the Alliance, as we all saw. Have you ever been approached by the Alliance previously? Because I never have.
No. I have done deep gray and partially black missions for the Time Force, but generally very only short missions, undercover stuff, where I'm operating some sort of transport device.
So all this was out of the blue for you as well?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? When that attack went down at the Academy? Absolutely. I was ready to give a lecture that day on the efficacy of use of traditional and virtual plasma restraints.
Oh, that made my brain hurt.
What? Why?
All your words.
I'm just
But I
trying
find that kind of interesting, though. The day that you were there specifically to teach us is the same day that this attack happened. Is it possible that that was meant to happen at that time, maybe because all of us were there?
Possible, but you remember what happened with the Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they were possessed.
Well,
if they would have had the services of Primator or Scorpina at that moment, then why would they have had to use some kind of virus to take over our colleagues and classmates?
A virus is an assumption there. I just want to make that clear.
Well, the thing is, the Dean, we knocked him back into sense, but the others, we tried to knock back into sense, and they didn't. They were still part of the Alliance. Yeah. And had they had the help of Primator or Scorpina, all of the Time Force would have been wiped out there.
Absolutely. Which is the salient point here, is that they didn't have access to those villains at that point.
One of the things that I noticed as well was that their ship didn't seem to have some of the functions that ours did. Not fully. I mean, I'm not quite sure because...
It's an older ship. Ours is the newest.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, isn't that what Jen Scott says?
Huh. Wow.
I listen to what she says.
Right, Chloe? Our HyperForce ship is one of the latest, if not the latest, functioning prototype of Time Force time travel ships.
Yeah, our ship is hype.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were one.
We can travel through the hyperstreams.
Do you think that maybe they were planning on taking our ship and they just didn't know?
Well, if you want to upgrade to a new ride, I would see why not.
That would be the one to take.
They must not have had too much knowledge on this ship.
Like it was just an ambush, like something they decided to do right then and there?
It might have been.
Well, there's a reason that they weren't successful, my friends, and it's us. We were there. We thwarted their plans to steal the ship they wanted, clearly.
I mean, I'd love to pat myself on the back, but at that time, we didn't really do much. It was much more of Jen Scott's doing all the work.
We shot a cannon, man.
We did shoot a cannon.
That's pretty big something.
It was a big cannon.
That is true.
It was a really big one. Not to mention all the things that we've done through all these adventures. I mean, we went back and we saved Halloween in 1994. We fought so many different monsters.
Okay, so hold on a second. So let's step back. Let's look at this from a law enforcement perspective. What do we know about their plans? We know that they, A, wanted to get a time ship.
Wanted to get a time ship.
B, they absolutely wanted to take control of several quintessential villains from the pantheon of the past.
Do you think they had anyone to start with? I know we're going through the alphabet, but I was just thinking that.
Actually, you might be right, Chloe. I never really got to see what was in the central command area of their ship.
It was just the Alliance leader, right?
Right.
And even him, I never got a glimpse at his face.
But you talked to him?
Yeah.
Marv, don't forget you saw Scorpina in the central control area of the Alliance ship.
I saw Scorpina. But
Did she try to seduce you?
She didn't see me.
Oh.
Look, and you could put a robot chihuahua in that robe, and we wouldn't know the difference. I mean, look at that guy. He's got. I mean, that is obviously a disguise, in my opinion.
Why is he disguising himself inside his own ship?
And who else was a part of his team? Did he act alone?
Are you kidding me? He infected hundreds of Time Force cadets, and all of the people downstream from that he's controlling.
Jack, you are incorrect. Remember, actually, I have been searching the records. There is no sign that they were possessed or infected by any virus. Records show it was a choice, and they were not controlled.
What about the Dean, then?
They chose that?
That's interesting.
Look, what
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, maybe this whole thing, maybe I haven't fully recovered. My memory was foggy, but I do remember them talking about Zordon again.
Oh,
Just very vaguely. I mean, I was in and out of consciousness when I was there.
Yes. The Zordon. I have a Zordon theory.
What is it, Eddie?
I'll see if it's correct. So, according to my history, which I think I know,
Pretty smart.
Thanks, Chloe. According to my history, Zordon was wiped out, destroyed in order to stop an evil alliance at that time. So, that, even though there was still some evil past that point, it did definitely take out a certain number of villains and monsters in part of that alliance. If time gets changed and Zordon stays alive, then it's possible that whatever members of that group could still have their powers of evil afterwards.
What do you mean?
Meaning that if the alliance, this is a hunch, but if the alliance leader, somehow reconnects with these villains that were part of that alliance at the time before Zordon's sacrifice, if Zordon never gets destroyed, those members still are alive and still have their power. We would still have Scorpina or Primator or Rita or Lord Zed or Divatox or anyone.
That cannot be good.
I don't think it's good.
That's a staggering possibility, Eddie.
It's just a theory, though. It's just a thought.
But if that were the case, they would be in the same boat that they were the first time. Because if they did not, or if Zordon did not sacrifice himself and the amazing power of the morphing grid to spread throughout the universe to take care of all of these evil monsters, then he would still be able to do that. Unless they were able to capture him.
Yeah.
What would they want with
Well,
Zordon?
they would. They would have to prevent him from doing it again.
Yeah, but if they have him, it's a win-win for them. He doesn't get destroyed, so they stay in power, but he also is captured by them, so he can't connect with the Power Rangers at the time that he was around.
Well, I actually don't remember that much about Zordon from studies, but I remember reading something about him actually pushing on power to another being, a Gosei? Or something like that in my history book.
Is there like a library or like a book that I can pull out and like, or something from the database?
Hollowberry.
Yes, also Alpha, you're all-knowing almost. Nobody's in the room.
Alpha. Can you give us any information on a Gosei?
On a Gosei? Yes, another mentor to another set of Rangers.
Yeah, I remember reading something about...
And then he pulls up a hologram, and it looks like a giant tiki face.
Oh, great. One giant head to another giant head, but...
It's kind of a thing, I guess.
Well, if they could stop Zordon from blessing this guy with powers, and even more so stopping all of the Alliance back in the day... What is it? What is it?
Oh, go ahead.
No. You have some...
Go ahead.
Eddie's brain just exploded.
Oh. Alpha.
Yes.
I believe I have some information about some Rangers that Gosei worked with. May I
Oh, absolutely.
put this into the information?
Why
Is this
don't
something
you
I know?
roll your die?
Okay.
Super it.
What?
For knowledge.
Super knowledge.
Super knowledge.
5.
Ooh,
Oh, super.
3.
Dang it.
Oh! Never mind.
What are we trying to fight about? Other Rangers from other times?
Yes, there's some information I know about, or I thought that I knew about some Rangers that Gosei specifically worked with, but I was going to mention that and don't know if I can.
Oh, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I don't.
Eddie?
Sorry, I ate some of Chloe's burrito with salt water and it kind of messed up with my brain.
Yeah.
But that being said, if Zordon
Never gave
the powers to Gosei, then that means any Rangers from that time out.
So
Plus,
Yeah,
plus if he doesn't go away, who knows what impact that had on the Rangers between Zordon and Gosei.
if there's no Zordon, and then there's no... Well, if they have Zordon, and then there's no Power Rangers, and they still are around, then everything is just evil, right?
So, exactly. So
Well, no, the morphing grid is bigger than Zordon. The very fact that we exist and the other Ranger teams have existed after Zordon's sacrifice tells us that the universe is very large and the power is strong.
But aren't they collecting Rangers? Aren't they going back in time?
that's what I'm saying. Zordon was the big domino piece at the beginning. Without Zordon, like you said, Rita or Zed may be running rampant with evil.
But let's also not forget that the morphing grid even extends upon us. Remember what we learned from going back in time to Camelot.
Absolutely.
All right. Roll for if you want to talk about the morphing grid.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, 5 again.
Oh no, all of our supers!
You too, Jack.
1!
Whoa, you've gotten too many ones.
I thought you were going to say 1 too. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with our rolls?
Let me explain to you guys that all Rangers are connected.
Right.
And there is a greater force out there. Your technology and your morphers allow you to pass through that greater something out there and access it through a channel of goodness to use your powers to defend innocent people and to fight evil.
Okay.
But it is still this like mysterious thing. It's not documented in your history books.
Use the force.
But, okay. But, we don't know about the round table?
You were there,
Yes.
and you know that you're related somehow. You have a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
okay.
got
Marv was
I got my
not
thingy.
there, remember?
No,
Right.
Marv was missing.
Okay.
Marv
you
doesn't
do.
know anything about that.
No,
adventure.
Marv was in a lot of pain at that time.
All right.
Big Bling.
So, Marv, I don't know if we ever got you fully up to speed on this, but we went way back to the Middle Ages.
You guys did what?
We went to Camelot, man, and we got to see the Knights of the Round Table. I even met one of my ancestors.
There was mermaids.
Yeah.
They were evil.
Wow, it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun while someone else was.
No. Personal hygiene, not very advanced.
Yeah. Plus, have you been around us? Every time we go somewhere, things happen.
Oh yeah, it was not a. It was so much fun. There was a dragon too.
But here's what was crazy: those knights. I don't know how to explain it, but there was a power about them. There was an energy to them that almost felt similar to ours, but they weren't Power Rangers. But they had this kind of metal, and then Chloe got this gem from them.
It was mystical.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you use it. That was pretty dang cool.
They used the same thing. They would do this, and then it would cover their body. It was crazy. Merlin was there too. You talking about Merlin yet?
Yeah, Merlin was there too. So,
And he knew Alpha.
Yeah. So, again, just a hunch, but maybe this morphing grid or the connection that we have is goodness in the Power Rangers as well as goodness in others, which is why it's important that it stays the way that it is.
So if the Alliance gets their way, what do you think is going to happen?
I'll tell you what's going to happen. If they manage to prevent the sacrifice of Zordon, then the single greatest hero in all of the ages is there waiting for us to stand by his side to save the universe again.
What if... Actually, I don't know if this would work, but look, the Alliance is scooping up their own league of villains, right?
And Rangers.
And Rangers?
Right?
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah.
Well, at least we think they are.
Alpha, is that true? Is there any information on
Evil
any
Rangers
being taken by the Alliance?
Not by
Joe?
choice, right?
Currently, there's no record of such happenings.
My brother's not part of the Alliance. That I know for sure.
We know that. We know
No,
that.
I mean,
However,
I thought they were trying
some of the Time Force Rangers were unaccounted for when you left
Yeah,
on this ship.
that's
That
what
is
I
true.
meant.
Interesting.
Which that precipitated our entire journey, my friends. Now,
Precipitated.
that doesn't mean that they're captured. They could be operating
What if...
in an extracurricular sense. There may be a plan that we're not aware of.
Like Joe,
Yeah,
like my parents.
maybe. No, really, maybe. I'm thinking, what if the Alliance has, I don't know, some sort of technology to create Rangers out of using the power from the Rangers that if they can take them, they didn't seem to do much with me. They were more interested in getting information out of me, but
The Alliance making their own Rangers?
What do you mean, like some kind
know
of
that sounds
psycho?
weird.
Ranger?
That sounds pretty psycho.
We don't like that.
but what if? Where was I?
Wink, wink.
What if they were able to take broken down Rangers, like fully broken down? They didn't fully do that with me, but who knows what was in their plan? But what if they're able to create robotic clones of Rangers?
Or they do have someone like Premator, or I don't know. It seems like that there's something or some different types of things they want from us. Like you mentioned something about them wanting Alpha.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had you,
yeah.
they could have destroyed you.
Alpha, did you mention Alpha? Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't you say something about?
Wait, did I not tell you, Alpha?
What happened?
Oh.
No, Premator was trying to take Alpha last time, remember?
Yeah.
Yes, he was trying to take me.
But why would he? Didn't we figure that out? He wanted it Alpha because he's trying to figure out something with the ship?
Yeah, but then you told us that the ship is the ship, regardless of you, Alpha, right?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm supposed to not have an opinion as a robot on this, but the ship can time travel without me.
But you have a lot of data, right? Alpha?
Well, they were
Or I'm
asking me.
simply a tool used to comb through, understand, and analyze data. I can build new algorithms to help you understand what already exists.
So, Alpha, what's so different about our ship than the Alliance's ship? Is there a massive difference?
Of course, there's a huge difference. Our ship can travel through hyperspace, while their ship can travel only through the original time stream.
That might be what they were talking about.
Oh.
They
So if that means if they were able to have the ability to travel through hyperspace, what would that mean?
Well, our ship can travel untracked through the hyperstream. Excuse me, hyperspace.
So they were trying to find out how we could travel. I think, look, again, I was in and out of consciousness at the time, but I could have. I think they were asking me how we could travel uncloaked.
Which is because of the hyperstream.
Yeah, so they think that we are traveling uncloaked and tailing them. But they couldn't find us because apparently we can travel through the hyperspace, right?
But we can always find them because they're not. So
yeah, and so their time, every time they break into the time force, or time space, we detect an anomaly. They cannot detect us.
This is our greatest strength.
Yeah.
But this is also the strength that they want.
Well,
Clearly.
then, if that's our greatest strength, what can we do next? How do we be one step ahead of them? If they don't know where we're going, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
I do. I mean, look, we were having green time.
green time.
Well, yellow and blue.
Oh, moving green.
Yeah. So we were having a brief conversation.
So
and,
were we just pink time then?
and a big
Pink and red.
Darker shade of pink.
Darker shade.
totally hot pink. So Eddie and I were having a discussion about what all of this means, and he asked me a question, Marvin, about some of my history with the Time Force, and I pointed out that much of our lives as cops is spent being reactive. Something happens, there's an event, we have to respond and deal with that, but rarely are we given the latitude to be proactive, to look ahead, and to be where the action is before it happens. And that is the very genius of the Time Force, is that we're able to look ahead. We have to go back to our roots, people. We have got to postulate and assume and divine what this alliance wants to do and be there before they do it.
Is there any possible way, and I'm asking you this as well, Alpha, for us to know what they're about to do through hyperspace, because we're above time space technically, right?
Somebody wake up Vesper.
We're in a
Well, not above, but I mean
sub-region.
like sub-region of. Is there any way time isn't? We know that time isn't fully linear. Is there any way that we can find out what is going on?
Predictive
Yes!
algorithms.
Yes.
I am quite familiar.
Whatever that's called.
Of this.
Okay.
Absolutely. However, suddenly, oh my goodness, I have an energy reading. It's from the year 2005.
2005.
There has been a change in history.
No.
Again?
2005. What's?
Sounds like it's the alliance all over again.
Wait. Before we go there, Alpha, in this time zone, were there any active members of the Power Rangers?
Yes, there
Of
were.
course.
I'm reading something next to the city of... It's a town called Briarwood.
Briarwood. Never heard of it.
Briarwood.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Let me look through the
The
books I
database.
don't have.
yeah, I'm gonna have the database again. Alpha, can you tell us more about Briarwood and the Rangers there? Maybe
sounds
there's someone we can
mystical.
meet there.
Absolutely, there was another team of Power Rangers there. However, we must be very careful to not alter the course of history.
Of course.
Of course, but is there anyone that we could possibly connect with there that we could talk to since we see this time anomaly happening?
Perhaps let's devise a plan. Maybe there may be a way for you to show up in the year 2005 in Briarwood and covertly gather more intelligence.
You mean covertly, like the 90s overalls routine?
I love that outfit. Let's do it
Yeah,
again.
but it's different fashion for the 2005.
Has the Alliance touched down in 2005 yet? Or can
I'm
we?
unsure. There is some portal.
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 What is
Well,
that? What does
It
that mean?
recently just opened up That's when I just detected it. I'm not quite sure how long it's been open.
We have to beat him to the punch.
We gotta investigate this.
Yeah.
Alpha, is there any way that we can travel to 2005?
Absolutely. Your wish is my command. Eddie,
No, wait,
are you guys
Alpha,
ready?
Wait. We want to arrive before that portal opens.
That is a fantastic idea, Jack.
Absolutely. If it just opened right now, we can arrive moments before. What would be advantageous? 10 minutes? 3 hours?
Oh.
5 days?
A day would be great. That way we can get the lay of the land, find out what is going on, find out
we
if we
wouldn't
have
have to
any
wait too
allies
long.
in this time frame.
Yeah.
And then be ready for them when they appear.
Man, this is cool.
I like
Absolutely. Good thinking, Rangers. All right. Are we ready to go?
This. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
I'm gonna plop down in the right-hand co-pilot chair and strap in.
All right. Bloop, 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 bloop. And
of
then
which, where's
Alpha
Vesper?
walks up to the
Sleeping.
central control area and starts adjusting controls for the day, the month, the year, the hour, the minute, the second. I will teleport you down in just a few moments. 5, 4,
we're going.
3,
Brace
We don't
yourself.
need
2, 1.
Whoa! 2005, here we come! Deep house, hit it!
And as you kind of lurch backwards, you feel yourself teleported. Good luck, Rangers!
Godspeed, Alpha.
And you show up right at the edge of town, on the street. It looks like a pretty average town for the year 2005.
Do our outfits fit in well enough, or do we need to switch it out?
Aye, Rangers! I forgot!
You mean we parked the time ship right at like an intersection?
No!
Okay.
I'm still in the time stream. You're on your own in 2005, Briarwood. However, let me adjust your outfits.
Alpha, give me some cool.
All right.
Let me close that face the right way this time.
You're wearing a plaid shirt with a white t-shirt and some cargo pants
Cargo.
and
Cool.
big
Cool.
puffy shoes with like puffy tongues on the shoe, the sneaker.
Yes.
Very nice.
Chloe, you're wearing a really cool hoodie and capris. These are short pants that stop at the knee and white keds. That, or, excuse me, beds.
Mattresses on my feet.
Eddie, you've got a baseball cap on and a polo shirt.
Oh.
And
No, 2 polos, right? I'm just guessing.
Does that little bird on the...
polo shirt collar that is popped up
Oh.
and light colored khaki pants.
This is exactly what my great-great-grandfather used to wear.
And
Great.
Yeah. Your turn, Jack.
Oh boy.
Jack, you also not only are wearing one polo
Leather?
shirt,
Excuse me? Full leather outfit? biker?
but
my
2 polo shirts
Yes! Oh my gosh! Someone needed it.
Man.
and some baggy jeans, very loose pants, dungarees.
What a cool dude.
Can I put down some kind of coordinate so I know exactly where the portal is supposed to be, so that in case we move away from it, we know exactly where to come back to?
You are on the street. You don't see the portal.
Oh,
Portal's not there yet.
It has
Not
a-
quite
no, but I
there.
mean the place where we
Where we scan it.
we're scanning to know where it's
We
going.
need a
to.
waypoint.
You should ask Alpha where
Oh yeah.
the prediction is.
Alpha, can you give us the prediction point of where the portal is supposed to turn up tomorrow?
Absolutely. It seems actually on the outside of town, in the woods.
Is there any way that we can lock coordinates to that so we know exactly where to be at when that portal opens?
Absolutely. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Got it. Thanks, Alpha.
Thanks, Eddie.
Okay, so if the portal is gonna be there, what do you think our first plan of action should be, guys?
We should recon Briarwood. Find out what the local populace is like. Find out if we have any allies here.
Absolutely.
That's
But
a good
how?
idea.
Wait, how are we gonna find? What are we gonna do? Just go up to people? Hey, are you a Power Ranger?
Just look for the cutest people dressed in primary colors.
Fair enough.
Eddie, do you remember anything from this time in your big brain?
Well, like Alpha said, there were rangers that took place in this time. I'm going to assume that they probably had some kind of leader or someone, like a Zordon-like figure that they looked up to, maybe.
Maybe another giant head.
There's a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
If it is another giant head, then they must sense our energies, right?
I think that's right, Chloe. They will. And they probably will find us.
whoa.
So then we should look in the candy shop. That's
Very predictable.
There's a cool record shop just down the street, but we'll go to that
Okay,
later. Let's
yeah,
go.
We've only got 24 hours.
Right, 24
sorry,
hours.
sorry.
24 hours.
They wouldn't be in a record shop
No,
anyways,
candy
right?
shop.
A few blocks down, or not blocks, a few stores down. Behind you, actually, there's a row of stores. In front of you is a park. You're on the street. In between the park and a row of shops. And yes, along that street, there is a candy store.
Resist must be strong.
Hey, you haven't had a burrito in a while. Maybe we can look around and find you a burrito while we're looking for these people.
Yeah, I think we have time to go to the burrito candy place or
You
whatever.
guys
Alpha.
love me.
Alpha.
Marv.
First of all, please make sure Vesper is all good when she wakes up. Let her know where we are. And for now, could you do an energy reading of some sort in this area? See if any humans of this time zone has any, I don't know, energies?
Similar to ours.
Actually, I think you could maybe use your morpher for that. Why don't you roll a die?
That I will.
4.
That is a 3.
I could roll a die too.
You don't detect any unusual
No, there's nothing
time
here.
travelers
Let me
or
try.
anything of the sort. Go ahead.
Oh, 6.
6. You don't see anybody with a purple aura or anything strange. Nobody made out of inanimate objects or animals or plants. However, there is a little blonde boy leading his mother by the hand very anxiously into the candy store. His mother's also blonde with a short bob. I want the one with the red, the fish. I want to go in there. Can we go? And so the little boy and the mother make their way inside the candy shop.
Guys, I think there's something in that candy shop. I know you're. Listen.
Yeah, candy.
No, I feel like there might be something in there. Look at that little tiny child. They are very excited to go into that shop.
Because it's candy.
No.
I look at the candy store. Do I see anything?
You're on the
Stands.
street, so you
Yeah.
can only see a little bit of the outside.
I think we should at least go closer. Maybe Chloe's right.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk towards the candy store.
We're following.
All right, and it says Sammy's Candy Shop. And then on the front, it's a clear glass window displays, and you can see there are two, actually, and a central row of all different candies. Gummies, sweets, chocolates, hard candies, sour candies.
Oh my gosh.
Where's all the beef jerky?
My face is pressed up against the glass. Like, I'm doing this for research, guys.
Chloe, hold on. You're fogging up the
Chloe,
glass.
as a person from the year 3016, it will smell very good to you. However, you haven't seen some of these things before.
Guys, there's no candy corn, but I feel like it's very similar. Maybe we should try it all. Oh, wait, hang on. We're here because I said, let's look for that child. There was a child that went in here. Everyone,
There's a child, the child.
So we're not going in there just for the candy.
no, we're
Right.
doing a mission.
Okay.
What was that big word you used earlier?
Reconnoiter?
We're gonna reconnoiter this situation. Everyone, follow me.
Wow, Pig's taking charge.
I follow.
All right, you
So
go
nice.
inside the candy store and it's pretty empty. There is a young black-haired girl behind the counter. She is organizing some paper bags and filling them with different colored confections with a scoop. And then there is the blonde mother with the short bob and the little boy that is pulling her by the hand, and he's pointing out at some of the red ones. The fish, Mom, the fish!
The fish.
fish.
The fish.
It's red like you. Are you fish?
I'm not a fish.
Oh. You should ask if they have, what is it, free samples?
It's fascinating the thousands of ways this culture has developed to ruin their teeth.
Yeah. I mean, they at least have meat here. It's kind of a funky looking fish, but it's meat, right?
And then there are other candies. They're shaped in little bears, little worms, race cars, and cola bottles.
They have bears, worms, and fish.
A little green frog with a white belly.
And frogs.
Guys,
Lots of
They're,
meat.
they're about this big, guys.
Do we have any currency for this
I
time
wanna-
frame? Marvin, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Excuse me, sir. Could I try one of those fish?
Sir, there's
Ma'am.
a little boy, a mother, and a
I
black-haired
call everyone
girl
sir.
behind the counter.
Excuse me. Could I?
You're talking to the girl behind the counter?
Yeah. Could I try a bit of your red fish thing?
She kind of gets up and looks up from what she's doing. Her name tag says Molly on it. The red fish? Yeah, of course. And she, with gloved hands, okay, hands you a red fish. It's about 1.5 inches long.
I take it, no gloved hands. What do you?
It's still good.
It's so sweet.
It's lingonberry flavored.
Oh my! I think I need to try all of the things that you are giving for all of us to sample. Wait, hang on, guys. What are we doing in this candy store? We might be here for.
I was gonna ask her. Wait, she's dealing with a customer anyway. She'll be fine. I wanted to ask her. Maybe she's seen a bunch of people dressed in primary colors that travel as a group. No, I know that sounds weird, but like, what if, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, are you guys from out of town? What are you doing here anyways?
We're just we heard so many good things about this town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're from Stone Canyon.
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder where that is.
Oh, it's it's some
next to-
southern Himmerden.
Yeah, it's by this is not from him.
Yeah. A little outside.
Yeah.
Small
Well,
town.
I'm surprised that you're heard a lot about Briarwood. I mean, we're surrounded by these woods, and whenever anybody goes in, nobody comes out.
What?
Yeah. I mean, you said you heard of Briarwood. I mean, that's where you are right now.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
of course we would. I mean, who wouldn't want to visit this great town?
Well,
Yeah.
let's just cut to the chase a little bit here.
Oh.
We heard that Briarwood sometimes maybe has attacks.
Attacks?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if anyone has there ever been any, attacks like
Oh, I thought you meant sales tax. Attacks. I mean, I don't know what goes on in the woods. I just work at a candy shop.
Oh,
so this area's always been safe?
well, there
She
that
kind
goes.
of gets behind the counter. It's the sound of fire trucks. You hear 1, 2, 3 rushing down the hill outside the candy shop.
Okay.
That's our cue.
Should we go
That
check
seems
that
like
out?
something important.
Thank you for your very sweet fish.
Come on, Marvin, let's go.
Right, go in.
All right. She hands you one more.
Molly, I'll never forget you.
So you run down and you see many fire trucks rushing down the street, down the slope of the hill.
What is going on down there?
Let's
Something
follow these
bad.
fire. Do we see anything? Is there any other
Do we see
action or disturbance?
Yeah, are there any I don't want to say teenager, but are there people that are running into an alleyway maybe?
We will find that out very shortly. We got to take a quick 5-minute
Oh.
break. Don't go away.
Don't go away.
See you soon.
See you soon.
latest in anime titles that are coming to theaters in the US, we have Eureka 7 High Evolution. This film that is the first in a trilogy will be released in theaters in the US thanks to Funimation in Japanese with English subtitles on February 5th and in the newly released English dub on February 7th.
We got to see it a little bit early.
We did.
We have some things to say. If you guys haven't seen Eureka 7 yet, it's been released several times as a TV series, which is like the OG material. OVAs, there's video games, there's tons of side manga, there's spin-off series as well. But this movie mainly focuses on the original TV series.
It's kind of like the new Evangelion films in that regard, and that once again it is just taking the original story and elevating it, so to speak.
In this film, Eureka 7 High Evolution, it's part 1 of 3. It'll be a trilogy. In Japan, this series is known as Psalms of Planets Eureka 7 High Evolution. So the movie starts out showing us the incident of the first summer of love that is mentioned a lot in the series was never shown. And then it goes on to sort of rehash the beginnings of the story of Renton and how he came to become under the care of Charles and Ray Beams.
If you guys do not like non-linear storytelling, you are not going to like this movie because holy moly, the events are not in order at all. It is constantly skipping around. It'll be like 8 years ago and 3 hours and 20 minutes earlier and 17 seconds in the future. So if you don't like nonlinear storytelling, you're just going to be confused and angry and not like this.
Yeah, you need to do a little bit of math to watch this film. With that said though, if you are already a Eureka 7 fan, you will know exactly what's going on. You'll appreciate seeing things from a different point of view than you did the first time around. But it is very cut and dry and fast. It
definitely is. I mean, this film does what a lot of anime retellings or prequels do, and that is assume that the audience has already seen the source material, so to speak, or read the source material and already cares about the characters. They don't spend a whole lot of time, in my opinion, making you care about what's going on. The only characters I really cared about were the adoptive parents, Ray and Charles Beam. They were great. And I also loved it because I've been watching a lot of Leiji Matsumoto stuff recently that this carries on that trend of having characters in 70s clothes, even though it is the far, far future.
So this movie is also still redone by Studio Bones, and it's beautiful.
Oh, the animation is unbelievable, and the score is fantastic.
All of this holds up from the original series. The character design, the music, the animation, they're definitely just pulling from the original series.
Yeah. If you're really into Eureka 7, I think that you will 100% enjoy this film. And for everybody else, it's real pretty. I really like nonlinear storytelling, so I actually liked the fact that it jumped around, but ultimately I left not necessarily feeling as strongly as I think I was supposed to feel by the end of the film.
So thank you again, Funimation, for inviting us to view this movie. It'll be in theaters near you, ASAP, and the other two films will be coming out in 2018 and 2019, respectively, so watch out for parts 2 and 3. It's an emotional roller coaster!
And if you do go see the movie in theaters, let us know in the comments below. If you're planning on going to see the movie in theaters, comment below. Leave us heart. We love you guys. Return our love, please.
Please, God.
Buddy, I'm Cucumber.
And I have a zero.
I'm Chunk. Whoa. And I am Ryan, your DM.
No one cares.
Oh.
I'm Amber, the token girl.
We kind of care.
We are Perception Check.
A horn sounds. You don't have to repeat every single sound that you hear out in the wild.
We're role-playing. We're going to be doing our show here on Hyper RPG on Mondays at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Mondays. It'll be so much fun.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know
I'm sorry.
Repetition is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then people remember. 9 o'clock, Mondays. Hyper RPG.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mondays. 9 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Mondays. 9 o'clock.
Careful.
Monday.
He'll come get you.
Mondays. 9 o'clock. Mondays. Casey.
It's so scary.
You're there. And then we're at the top of the hill. I look to the gate and I say, I'm here to talk to the 6 princes. They're like, oh, yes, sir. And they open up the gates, and I march on in, and I go up and I say, hey, where's the best and most powerful of the princes? They're like, oh, this guy right over here. That's Prince Joe. And I say, okay, I'm gonna go up and talk to Prince Joe. And I'm up at the top, and I'm talking to Prince Joe. I'm like, hey, Joe. So here's what's happening. Crap, why did I come here? Wait, what are we doing?
And we're back! Power Rangers HyperForce episode 13! Subscribe to Hyper RPG and support the channel and the show. Remember, every 30 subscribers, we give away something awesome to a random member, an active member in the chat room, so be active. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to our channel. You may get an awesome signed JDF action figure, pajama bottoms, t-shirts, comics, and more.
I want a JDF in action figure. No articulation at all, no posing. It's just him looking hard.
All right, where were we? Ah, yes, sirens.
Fire trucks.
Rushing down the street. They're rushing to a building around the corner. They all turn. 1, 2, 3, 3 fire trucks.
Okay, we're running in.
We're following the trucks.
You follow the trucks as fast as possible. As you get closer and closer, you can smell the smoke. You can smell the fire. If you look up in the sky, you see a little plume rising up.
Hey, look at that plume.
Nice.
It's rising up.
Well, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Here come the Power Rangers.
All right, so
do we see what's on fire?
yes, it is an apartment building. It is 4 stories high, made of brick. You hear people screaming. There are a few just on the sidewalk, and there are others looking up at their apartment building, seeing their homes crumble right in front of them, and shouting, "He's still in there! He's still in there!"
Guys, we gotta do something about this.
Yes. Can I scan the building to see where where a life form would be in it?
Roll for it. 3 difficulty.
What's that?
3 difficulty.
Super in it.
All right.
5, of course now. 5 plus 2, 7.
There are 4
Ooh.
life forms on the building. 1 on each floor. It's
How many
a 4-story
stories?
building.
4-story building.
Guys,
One
we
on each
really don't
floor.
have time to do all this. We gotta go in there now.
All right, let's do it.
I'll take the top floor because I'm pretty stealthy.
Is there a fire escape, boss?
Fast.
I'm fast, so I'll go to floor 3.
Not on the front side.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, when you can ram down the door, then all 3 of us will go straight up, and then you focus on the first floor.
well, we could try it. Let's do it. I mean, we should stay together. That'll be better.
But there's 4 of them. The
No.
fire's burning down now.
We gotta
have
get
to
in there
split
quick.
up.
Well, we need to go in together and up together. So you guys go up to the top floors. I'll cover the first floor.
I'll go second. You got third. You got fourth.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
All right, Jack. Do
On
the
me.
honors.
All right, so you rush past the firefighters, and there is smoke billowing out of the front door, out of the windows that are open. It's very, very hard to see. Who's on the first floor? Jack. You hear the sound of a young girl. Hey! Where is everybody?
Jack, you handle this.
I can't even tell where. Hello?
You got this, Jack?
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to use my morpher to see if I can locate where on the first floor this young lady is.
All right, 2 apartments down. I'm gonna roll for you. No, she's 2 apartments down on the right. You don't know exactly where she is.
What's the visibility in the building?
In the hall, it's not too bad, but you see smoke seeping out from underneath the apartment doors.
Okay, I'm going to go down the hall, and as I head towards the direction that I think that voice might be coming from, I'll feel each door to see if there's any heat coming from behind the door.
All right, so you get to that second apartment door, second on the right, and you don't feel any heat behind that door.
I'll try the door.
Okay, go ahead, roll. It's gonna be a, you're Jack. I'm gonna say it's a 2.
I got a 2.
All right, so you're able to break down that door.
Or open it.
Or open it.
Right, I mean, we don't need to unnecessarily escalate this situation. All right, I open the door.
Sure.
See if I can find out. See if I can see. So I'll start calling out, "Hello, is anyone in here?"
Oh, hello? I'm in the closet.
I'll try to follow the voice to see if I can find this person. Do I find this closet?
All right, so there is a bedroom to the right and then the kitchen to the left.
All right, I'm gonna. Is the door to the bedroom open?
It's closed.
All right, I'm gonna feel that door, and then if is it hot?
No, is not.
All right, I'll open it briefly and see if I can catch a quick look and use my morpher to eliminate the situation.
All right, absolutely. So this one is not locked.
Cool.
Okay.
Is there any peoples therein?
You hear the voice coming from the closet.
Oh, in the bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can I open it? Hello? Yeah. Hello?
You open the door. There's a girl. Wow, you found me. I was so scared. All of a sudden smoke appeared and I just kind of hid in the closet.
Yeah, hey, what's your name, kid?
Shelby.
Shelby, listen, we've got to get out of this building right now. You with me?
Yeah.
All right, come on. I'm going to pick her up.
And then she just follows you. She's not injured. Out through into the hallway, through the front door.
Okay, I'll try to get her out of the front of the apartment building, out of the apartment, down the hall, and out of the front.
Guys, there's somebody in the second floor. I can't seem to find them, but my hair is at least acting as like a fog mask. How's everyone doing?
You see, Jack, you see Shelby run off and embrace a father who looks just kind of like her. And he embraces her and looks up at you and just shakes his head approvingly, very grateful. Marv comes in. You're on the second floor.
Yeah, I'm on the second floor, and I'm using my instincts to try to feel out where everybody is. I'm checking the doors, and I'm not really afraid of the fire because I feel like maybe I have an affinity to it. I'm knocking. Hello, hello, is anybody here?
All right, roll to find people. 3 or higher.
2. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
check each door. There's 4 more doors in front of you.
There's 4 more doors?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bang on the first door. Bang really loudly so that maybe anyone else on the other doors can react. Hello?
All right, roll again. This is gonna be a 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Oh my.
This hair thing is not working. The heat, it's not bothering you, but the smog.
It's starting to make your throat feel dry.
I'm gonna kick down the door and I'm gonna take a floor mat and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it over my face like this.
Ew. Go ahead and roll for the floor mat. It's 3.
Oh, lightning bolt. So it is there.
You pick up a floor mat and you try to
cover at least this part of my face.
Look through the cracks of the floor mat.
Hello? Hello? I follow the sound. I follow it. I kick down the door that I hear the thing in. I kick it down and, I try to kick it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 3?
3. You can hear the sound of the is next door.
Ah, dang it. I'll fix that later. I go down to the other door. I touch the doorknob. Is that hot?
No, absolutely not.
Great. I open it. I look around. Do I see any puppies?
As
dogs?
soon as you open the door, the dog runs all the way down the hallway, and then after that, a young man with long brown hair is like, "Oh, dude, we gotta get out of here! But my dog, I can't leave him."
He just ran down the hall. Look, the stairway's right there. You get down, get to safety, and I'll find your dog. Okay?
I don't know.
Please, just.
That corgi means everything to me, man.
I believe you, man. I will find that dog for you. You have my word. I run after the dog.
Well, he just runs after you.
Go downstairs and get down, please. This building is burning down.
You see the dog run down the stairs. Oh. Did you see my dog, man?
Yeah, he just ran down the stairs. Go,
all right,
let's go.
His name is Bubbles.
Bubbles, great. Bubbles just ran down the stairs, so he'll be great. Go ahead and run down. Make sure everyone gets to safety. Got it? Mm-hmm. And if you see anyone, get him out of here.
As the young man and the small corgi almost make their way out of the front door, a bunch of the awnings start crumbling and fall in front of them.
Could I reflect? Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run up to him. Here, I pick up the dog. Hold your dog. I'll figure out how to do this. I can do this. Come on, Marv. Look over there really quick. Does he turn around?
You have charisma,
yeah, I do.
so
Hey, what's over there?
it's gonna be 2 or higher.
Too late to super it. That's a 1. He doesn't. I'm guessing he doesn't turn around.
What are you doing with the dog, man?
Just hold this, okay? Hold this. I'm gonna try to clear all this stuff.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Don't worry. I got it. Is it on fire?
Yes, it's like ashy and fire, and I don't know if we can jump over this. I got long legs, but
You know what? Here. I take off my shirt. I try to pat down the fire. Can I put out any of the fire that's at least
it's gonna be a 4 or higher difficulty.
I'm gonna super this one. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Yes, that's a 6.
6. All right. So you're
dampen it
able
with
to
the thing.
like push some of the burned awning off to the side. All right. I guess I'm going. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
and then
go.
he like rushes through the fire.
How hard was that? Hey guys, what's the status with everybody? Do you guys need any help?
So I'm on the 3rd floor. Can I use any of my snake water powers?
I don't know, Ranger.
Snake water.
All right. 2.
2. Currently, maybe because you're not morphed or anything,
Okay. Fair
you
enough.
don't feel that way.
All right.
But the smoke is rising higher and higher.
Hey!
And now that you're on the 3rd floor, it feels like it's thicker on each floor.
Hey, is anyone up here? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Who's there? Where are you? I start trying to open doors to see where this crying is coming from.
All right. It's gonna be 3 or higher difficulty.
Alrighty. 3.
It sounds like it's coming from the door to your left.
Okay, so go to the door to my left. Hey, hang on in there, I'm coming. And then, is the door hot? Can I open it?
No, the door is not hot.
All right, so I'm gonna open the door. Hey, who's in here?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh. 2.
The door's locked.
Oh. Hey, so I started. You're not going to. I'm here to help you. Can you just open the door? We can get you. I can get you out of here. Trust me.
Go ahead, roll again. 3.
Lightning bolt.
Woo! All right.
That's what's up.
You hear, and then the door opens. It's an older woman with curly gray perm, and then she runs back to the window. The window is open, and she starts like climbing out the window.
Whoa! You're very high up.
We're trapped here. This is the only way we have to jump.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look outside the window. Is there anything that is on the walls or anything to
There
grab?
was awnings, but they had crumbled in front of the front door.
Of course they did. Okay, lady, you don't want to jump out the window. It's very dangerous. I can get you downstairs.
I don't think I can make this.
I got you. I got you. So I'm gonna pick her up.
Oh, what are we doing? Oh, excuse me, young man.
Trust me. Can I please carry you down?
Okay.
Okay. So I pick you up. All right. Hold on tight. Really
Okay.
tight.
And she slings her arms around your neck.
Okay, that's very tight. All right.
You said tight. Are we gonna make it all right?
We're gonna make it fine. I'm really fast.
Tears
Gotta
are
go.
streaming down her eyes.
So I'm gonna just speed run down these steps to get this lady downstairs.
Once you get down to the 2nd floor, there's a huge fire blocking your way.
All right. Lady,
I don't think we can jump that.
I don't think we can either. All right, lady.
I don't want to die.
Okay, lady, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes, please.
I mean, if we had some water or something.
Okay, close your eyes. Because when I promise you, when you open your eyes, you are going to be out of this building.
Okay.
Okay. I hope so. So she closes her eyes. Do I see a window nearby?
No.
No, there's no window nearby. There's no. Is there any way out past this awning or this thing that's on fire?
Just a huge fire in front of you. It's roaring and creeping closer and closer. It's burning the carpet and it's causing a lot of smoke. It's black, it's thick, it's burning the wallpaper on the sides of the wall. It's reaching up to the ceiling, charring the ceiling.
Oh gosh. Is there any part of the carpet that's not on fire? That's
the part you're standing on.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the old lady down and I'm gonna wrap her in the carpet to keep her safe from the fire.
Burrito.
I'm gonna burrito this lady.
All right, she's gonna burrito the lady, and what are you gonna do next?
Your ears tingle.
Burrito. Lady burrito.
It's morphin' time.
Yes! Blue, ready. Power up.
All right. So now that I am the ranger, I got my Oceanus powers. I'm going to take this fire out. So I am going to pull out my Oceanus trident and just fire extinguish any fire in its way while having the old lady over my shoulder, still on the carpet, so she has no idea what's going on, and going straight firefighter inside.
All right, it's 2 difficulty to release the water from your weapon. But it's 5 difficulty to have the old lady on your shoulder.
Ooh.
I'm super in this then.
All right.
Because this is going to happen. Lightning bolt, +2,
Dang.
8. Love lift us up where we belong.
So you hoist the woman wrapped in the carpet over your shoulder, and with the other arm, you extinguish that flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still on the 2nd floor.
What's that? I'm going all the way down.
And then you hurl yourself downstairs.
Downstairs, but then before I get out, when I get to the door, I'm gonna put the lady down nice and slow. Then I'm gonna roll her out, so that way they can't see me in the ranger outfit.
The elderly woman unfurls herself over the burning awnings to the safety of the crowd and the other firefighters below.
There it is.
And Jack.
And then hey Jack, you need some help up there?
No, you're doing great. I'm outside.
Oh, okay. Who's on the
Chloe, how's everything going?
Chloe on the 4th floor.
Do you need any help?
Is anyone still in the building?
I am.
I am too.
Is anyone more?
Me.
Dude, Eddie. Sorry, Marv.
No, you're good.
Eddie, I need your help. There's
right.
a lot of smoke up here and the floors are so hot.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna start doing some super jumps up the stairs to get to the 4th floor to join Chloe.
And I'm running downstairs.
Oh.
Hey, Marv!
Hey! You guys got it?
All right.
I jumped to the 4th floor where Chloe is.
You notice, because you're morphed, it seems to protect you a little bit from the smoke. It's hard to see through still, but it's not making your throat close up.
Hey, Chloe, just so you know, I'm not feeling any of the smoke inside where I'm morphed, but I haven't gone outside so they can't see me in the outfit.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my Phoenix Burst, and I'm just gonna go down this hall and try and separate the smoke so we can figure out which hallway has a door, or I'm down the hallway to see where the doors are.
Sounds good. And I can use my Oceanus blade to put some of that fire out.
That would be amazing. Yeah, let's do that. Ready?
All right, ready. Well, first, is there something you want to do first?
Chloe, your wind powers could probably put out a lot of the smoke.
And I'm not feeling anything while morphed.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, it's morphin' time!
HyperForce! P! Ready! Power up!
Oh, that feels so much better. I can breathe, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Pew, pew. And as I'm dashing down the hallway with my stealthy stealth, I'm creating little basic.
Eddies?
Yeah. What?
Little eddies.
I'm not creating eddies. What the heck? I'm clearing the smoke so Eddie can see where to shoot water at.
Yeah. And then I'm going like a target, hitting each one of these.
Roll.
+2 teamwork.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
Just 3 difficulty.
Okay. Do I roll 2 or 1? 1? Okay.
Non-combat.
Gotcha. Lightning bolt.
Oh, 5.
5. And very effectively as a team, you create a lot of wind, pushing the smoke through a nook and cranny out of the building. And then you see the flame growing at the end of the hall.
I got this.
I start yelling out, hello, is anyone up here?
One of the gusts of winds makes one of the doors fly open. And then a young woman is holding a small child that looks just like her. Who are you guys?
We're the advanced firefighters. New uniforms, everything. Tax dollars at work.
Pink and blue?
Yeah, it's a new thing.
For requests, it's like a little checkbox. You choose your color.
Are you here to help me get out of here?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you have a cloth or something that we can soak in water? There is tons of smoke. I want you to cover your face with it as we head down.
I have this. And then she reaches back into her apartment and it's a towel.
Perfect.
Does this work?
Yes, this is perfect. What's that in the ceiling?
When we look up at the ceiling, it's wood and it crumbles down on, let's see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It crumbles down on Eddie.
Ow!
You can roll to like try to avoid.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to use my Oceanus blades to split the wood so that it doesn't hit anyone.
Sure.
Can you like squirt this towel with water on your way down too?
And then I'm gonna split the wood, and then when I come down, I'm gonna then do a little
splish splash
with my water power to wet.
It's 3 for just to break that.
3 split the wood.
And it's gonna be a 5 to.
5. Oh, okay.
You want to do it in one action?
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
The hype.
Oh, Eddie!
The burning wood from the wooden ceiling planks fall on you and do 7 points of damage.
Man, I can't even inanimate objects hurt me.
Is everything okay up there?
Yeah. The little the mother holding the little girl is scared.
Are you? We're gonna get you out of here real quick. Eddie, splash this with water. I need to wrap this around them so that they don't take in any more smoke.
Okay, I'm putting the fire out on top of my helmet, and then I'm gonna try once again I'm gonna now splash the water.
Sure. That's just gonna be 2.
3.
All right. So you have this wet towel, and you cover.
Ma'am, I'm gonna put this around your head, and it's gonna help protect you as we take you on down. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And I wrap them up, and then I tell her, I'm gonna pick you up. All right?
Both of us?
Yeah, I'm real strong.
And even little Luca?
Oh, especially little Luca.
Okay. You sure you got both? I can help.
It's only our one towel.
Oh, well no, I'll hold little Luca, and you can hold.
We're Power Rangers, man!
All right. So, done.
All right, where are we going?
Just clear the way.
All right.
All right.
I'm clearing the way while she has the lady and little Luca in her arms.
Okay.
And we're running down the stairs to get to the first floor.
Okay. Roll for each floor.
Roll for each floor.
All right. The first floor is going to be 3 difficulties.
Lightning bolt.
All right. You've made it down to the 3rd floor.
All right.
Go ahead.
3.
All right. You've made it down to the 2nd floor.
I'm killing it.
You're doing great.
Woo! 2.
Good teamwork.
Oh. No, that's just me doing this part though, right?
But I'm like hyping him up.
Yep.
More of the wood has crumbled down.
Wood! My only weakness!
Could I
smoking
get,
and
like, a
charred
hose while I'm outside and like spray so that maybe I could help them out from the outside? Sure.
No.
No? Okay.
You don't have water like he does.
Dang it.
Eddie, try again.
Since now the wood's in front of me, okay, well, I'm just gonna go I'm so bad at this wood right now for attacking me that instead of just using water, I'm just gonna take my Oceanus blade and just start chopping through the wood like a lumberjack.
Go ahead. It's gonna be too difficulty.
Come on!
You got this.
Lightning bolt!
All right.
Take
You
that
send the wood almost shooting out the
It's like slow
main
mo.
alley. Yeah, the main walkway down the hall, and then it clears a completely clear path out of the building, and the mother and little Luca run out. Thanks. What about you guys? You gotta get out of the building.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, don't worry about us. You get out of here.
And so she runs to safety and reunites with some other people there, an older lady and a young man, and they embrace each other. Alpha comes in on the comms. Rangers! The portal! It has already appeared!
Oh my gosh.
It's a day early?
It's certainly a few hours early.
Guys, where are you guys at?
We're still inside. Can we teleport to the portal?
Yes, I can teleport you now!
Wait, I gotta find myself an alleyway.
Yeah, Marv, Jack, find a place to hide. And
Are you ready?
We can teleport from inside.
Yeah,
I'm gonna teleport you in
I run into an alleyway.
4, 3,
Duck behind the fire engine.
2, 1. You show up high-fiving in the air. You're in the woods. But it feels strange. Like you've passed into some other realm. These are the woods outside of Briarwood.
Like strange how? Like strange weird or like strange like haha?
And like the sun is a different temperature and there's fog. Some
What's
of the
it smell like,
trees
boss?
are barren, a little moist, a little musty.
This is such a big difference in terms of climate than it was.
Seems a little gray.
I try to check our perimeter. What do we
For
see?
the portal, yeah. I want to look.
All right. Between a few trees, there's an oval portal. It's vibrating at the edges, and when you look through the portal, there is a long white road leading to a magnificent white building with domed peaks.
Yeah, this doesn't look like anything that I was expecting. I was thinking that something was going to be coming out, like the Alliance.
Yeah, because
I think a portal to another area.
I'm gonna try to check, get my morpher oriented towards that portal and call Alpha. Alpha, what do you think of this? Does this ring any bells? Like, what do you make of it?
I don't know. I have limited information given the area that you're in.
Alpha, you said that there was a time anomaly tomorrow. So this portal, is it exactly the time anomaly or is that something different?
I'm unsure. It seems as if time has changed. Maybe in reaction to you.
Do we have any rope or anything?
You're in the woods. You're
maybe we could
more.
find.
Okay.
There are
find
leaves
vines?
and grass and rocks on the ground.
Are there any vines? I'm looking for vines.
Want to weave a rope?
Yeah, I have an idea.
This is just kind of creepy with all
I
this
will let
fog,
you
too.
roll for it, or
Okay.
you could go with what I rolled.
All right.
It's gonna be 3 or higher.
I'm going to go what you roll.
I rolled a 1 for you. So.
Great minds roll alike.
Oh no.
Jeez.
No vines. There's
No
just a
vines.
portal.
All right.
Well, look, the thing is, we don't know if this is exactly the work of the Alliance. Alpha didn't say that this is the Alliance opening up the portal, so maybe this portal could be this time anomaly. Maybe it might not be a bad thing.
All right, let's run through it.
Should we go in? Yeah.
I want to take off. I'm running into it.
All right.
All right, you take
There
off,
she
running
goes.
into it, and
Chloe!
then Chloe, you're the first to
follow her.
arrive
I
on this
follow.
long white road. On each side of the road is white columns. Beyond the columns, it just stretches off into a white infinity. But in front of you, there is a magnificent building. In the front, there are several arches, but in the center, there is a central arch with 2 double doors. On top of the double doors, there is a ornate M symbol, and on top of that, an even larger ornate M symbol. Actually, this building, or complex of buildings, is so tall, it could be like a house for your Megazord.
Whoa.
Wow.
I wonder what the M stands for.
You're the only one who's walked through, Chloe.
I ran following her.
You also run through the portal. You almost trip, maybe.
Yeah.
I go up to the M and I touch it.
So you walk down the long road.
Yeah.
Guys.
to attempt to touch the M on top of the double doors.
Yeah.
It's going to take you about a minute or two to walk all the way
Jack,
down
Eddie.
the long road with the columns on each side.
Whoa.
Have we gone in yet?
No, you have not gone in.
We got to stay together, Eddie.
We have to stay together, guys.
All right. So we slowly walk in as well.
I'll baggy pants. I'll baggy jeans my way in there.
Yeah, and we notice Chloe touching.
Chloe has already run up. She's almost touched the door, and then there is a large M over it. That's what you notice. The huge, white, tall building, enormous, like a castle for something as big as your Megazord, maybe.
Maybe we should take this with caution. Chloe! Chloe!
And then
don't be mystified by the M.
As you reach up to touch above the M is a little too high for you, but the doors fling open and there are more columns leading the way.
When the doors open, I do a little scream because I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh!
You okay?
The doors have opened.
I run up to Chloe.
Come in, child. Come in.
Whoa.
Santa?
What?
You hear a huge booming voice, like a voice coming from a giant.
That's not Santa.
Maybe we should morph up to be safe.
We should.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's morphin' time!
HyperForce, red! Ready! Power up! HyperForce, yellow! Ready! Power up!
And as you enter in the room, only Chloe has entered the building.
I follow
right?
in.
And Marv follows right behind her. There's a long row of white columns, and the whole space opens up into an infinite white void. In front of you, there are 3 enormous steps. Each step is 6 feet tall, and at the top of those 3 steps is a throne and a woman sitting on that throne. She smiles benevolently at you, Chloe, and Marv. She has the same M, right, wearing it like a crown on her face.
Is she big?
And long white robes. She is enormous, just as tall as your Megazord.
Man, that's a huge.
Hello.
we joined.
She turns and she acknowledges you. You have the sense that her eyes are on you, Marv.
Hi. Who are you?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I am. I've been known by many names, but now I am the Empress of all good magic, the Mystic Mother.
Mystic Mother. Why have you opened a portal from your palace to the real world?
Well, I was hoping you would come here.
You know who we are?
Yes, you are Power Rangers.
Yeah.
How do you know about Power Rangers?
Jack and Eddie, are you still?
Yeah, we've joined.
Okay, so you all also
Yeah.
walked in.
We walked in right when she said Mystic Mother.
Ah, so you're all here. Where's the other one?
She's sleeping.
Resting, yeah.
Ah, very well. Of course, yes. I am the Mystic Mother.
How do you know about us, Power Rangers?
I've always known about you, Power Rangers.
Oh. So you're
I've known about you before you've even existed.
Oh.
What? Whoa. Before we even existed, or before Power Rangers and in general has even existed?
Perhaps both.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty deep.
Well, since you know a lot of stuff, we actually have a lot of questions.
Yeah, like, where are we? What is this place?
No, not that. I was talking about all the things we were discussing on the ship. I don't know how much time we have, and this person seems like a big deal.
Fair enough, Chloe.
What questions do you have for me?
So-
I'm here to assist you.
You know of all time, correct?
And she raises up she has like a magic wand, but the magic wand is a pair of glasses, and she looks down at you, and you look like a little insect.
Hi, We're a little bit lost, actually.
I can see that. That's why I called you here. I'm so glad you came through the portal.
Why did you call us here?
Well, I wanted to help you on your mission. Clearly, you are lost on your way.
Yeah, we're trying to find this thing, the Alliance. Does that ring any bells for you?
Mystic Mother, that sounds so familiar.
The Alliance?
Wait.
What alliance are you talking about?
We've been following, there's just been this alliance that's been going through all kinds of time streams and picking up various monsters and villains from the past.
And heroes.
And they want to save Zordon.
What do you know of Zordon?
Zordon. Zordon, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need to know about Zordon?
They want to try to save him, but we recall that...
Save Zordon?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she lowers her magic wand. No! Who is trying to save Zordon? Who is trying to alter history?
This alliance.
I thought that's why you called us here. To stop
That's
them.
right. You must do everything you can to preserve history. You must allow the events of history to continue as they did.
Mystic Mother?
Do you know what happened to Zordon? How Andros, the Red Ranger, had to do the most difficult thing any ranger could do.
Yes, we do know about that. And we know that once he did that, that there were several monsters who either were defeated or turned good.
That's right. You may know me from my other name. During the dark days, I was Rita Repulsa.
Oh my.
You? But you seem so
big
and not 10,000 years I'm free. Like that doesn't seem like you at all.
You got real happy.
Well, when I still get riled up, I still talk like this.
Whoa, she did it. She did it. I mean, that was scary, but wow.
Yeah,
I didn't want to intimidate you.
That's mystic. That is some mystic stuff right there.
I've learned things since Zordon's sacrifice. I am so very grateful. If he did not sacrifice himself, I know my past. I know Rita.
Eddie, if she...
I would have continued to grow my power with Zed right alongside me.
Husband. Oh, can you give us a moment, Mystic Mother, please? Group hug.
I cosplayed as you once. It was...
Hoey.
Oh, sorry.
So, okay, two things. One, crazy that she was originally Rita, but also, did you see what just happened? She's kind of changing back. Maybe something's happening with the time anomaly right now that's causing her to almost be Rita-like again.
She summoned us here.
And you feel only goodness emanating.
I only feel only goodness from her, but now it seems like even more important than ever. If Zordon gets saved, she never becomes this.
She hasn't fully told us why she summoned us
No,
here.
Chloe has the right idea. Chloe, continue on your line of questioning. Be a good detective. Get answers to the questions that we need.
All right.
Yes, Rangers.
I do a little walk in front of her, then I turn around. Miss M.
Ah, yes. I've always been one for branding. There's an M.
Tell me more about Zed. Okay? You're good now. What happened to him? Huh? I keep
Oh, he has pursued his own journey. However, us beings, we exist for thousands and thousands of years.
Is his journey like yours? Like you turned out pretty alright.
Yes, to pursue good throughout the universe, through time, through space.
Do you think he would have any reason to want to save Zordon?
My husband? No. We are on the same side. He was also touched by the goodness of Zordon's sacrifice. We never felt so close so good, and never felt so much love in our hearts until Zordon's sacrifice.
So if this doesn't happen, then that could, in addition to her becoming Rita, that could
Why are you asking about Zed?
We're trying to figure out who this leader is. They're the people that are trying to save Zordon, and we're trying to figure out their plan. We have a bunch of unanswered questions, and they always seem to be one step ahead of us. If you have any knowledge, we could really use your help. Do you know of anyone that would want to do this?
I may have my suspicions, however, it is your journey to find out that information.
So why did you call us here?
Let me help you. I see. Chloe, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did it?
She's like Santa.
She raises up her glasses and looks down at you. She's a very enormous woman now. She lowers her glasses and says, I see. Your strength is the stealth in which you investigate these matters. I can help you. Let me remind you of your strengths. And then suddenly you feel like you could be so stealthy and you could sneak into wherever you need to go. And you get one more point added to your character attribute.
Where'd Chloe go? Oh.
Oh my gosh! Guys, look at this!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But Chloe,
whoa.
I have a question for you. And suddenly the three of you can't really understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
But you see her mouth moving. Chloe, tell me, what is the physical manifestation that is keeping you back? What do you fear? What is keeping you from pursuing true goodness as a Power Ranger and completing your mission?
I look around. Do I know that they can't hear?
They are kind of non-reactive.
Okay. So I kind of feel like it is just a moment between.
It is a moment between us.
I'm worried that if I have to make the decision between my parents, if they are alive, and the Power Rangers, choose my parents. And it scares me because all this cool stuff is happening, and I love my Ranger family, but I originally became what I am now because I want to find my family.
Chloe, I think you need to look deep inside your heart. You already have the answers to overcome this fear. I think you know what your parents would want you to do. It would make them very proud, Chloe, very proud. And she kind of like fades off. And then she turns to you. Eddie.
Oh, hey.
I noticed you are the one that brings together your team.
Well,
this is your strength.
Yeah, well, I care about these guys. This is a group that I care about so much, and I look at them like family.
As you say that, you feel a warmth in your heart, and you feel even closer to all your teammates. You're having a quiet one-on-one moment conversation now with the Mystic Mother. What is it that you need to overcome inside you to truly become the Ranger you are destined to be, to defeat the Alliance and to unite with your team?
Well, if we're being honest, the reason why I'm so strong with keeping everyone together as a team is I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of not having friends. I'm afraid of not having my family because they don't really want me to pursue the way that I'm pursuing. I'm afraid of never finding love because they found love for me and I've never had the opportunity to find it myself. And even the person that I may have personally found it with is also going through things that I want to respect.
Young man.
I'm scared of like the giant eyes.
Take a look around you. At every moment, you are never alone. You have been surrounded by friendship, goodness, love, caring. Your family had never abandoned you. Remember, everyone, despite what they say, they support you. You are never alone. And as she kind of like fades away, she kind of gives you a little wink, and you feel actually so much closer to everybody that she was talking about.
Guys, I just want to say I love you. I don't know where this is coming from right now, but Jack, I love that we had that bonding earlier in our green time and talking, and Marv, I love that we're best friends and roomies, and Chloe, I love the fact that you're so stealthy and smart and you like burritos, and if Vesper were here, oh, there'd be so much love I would say to her right now, my Ranger bud. Alpha 55, I love you. You're the coolest robot of all time.
I give him a big hug. It's okay, Eddie. It's okay. It's okay. We love you too, man.
Eddie called me smart.
I'm sorry. It's just, she just put the mystic force all over me right now. That just made me feel special.
Jack, I see you. And then we have a little one-on-one conversation here. Jack, are you ready to accomplish your mission? Do you believe you can defeat the Alliance and their motives?
I'm not sure that I do, lady.
What do you need to have faith in yourself and your team?
I've lived a life of public service, of helping others, selflessly. At times, at the dereliction of myself. But I've come to realize that someday, these two things will become one. And by serving others, I can serve myself. I hope I can reach that point someday.
Ah, so you already know what you need. And I think you are aware of your greatness. You just must step out and reach for it. Foes will be intimidated by your every step, and just by your presence, everyone will feel closer and encouraged. You know what you must do. Ooh. And you also get a point to your intimidation. You get a point to your teamwork, Eddie.
Oh,
finally.
Dang, points for days.
Marv.
Yeah, hi.
What do I have to say to you? What do you need to hear, my child?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Nothing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And then suddenly...
You do not fool, Mystic Mother!
Get him.
I mean, honestly, I'm
Only honesty in my realm!
I look at my arms and I realize that I'm no longer in my ranger suit. Whoa, what's going on? No, this is weird. I'm fine, okay? I don't need anything. I'm fine. Suddenly, I start seeing these guys around me, and I see them in their ranger uniform. I see myself out of a ranger uniform. I see Joe with them in his ranger uniform, and they all look at me, and then they turn away, and then they walk away. That's all I see.
You have shown me what you are struggling with.
I'm not struggling with
You
anything.
cannot hide from me. Embrace the truth. Become a Power Ranger.
What if I'm not meant to be one? What if this was never... You're doing some weird magical stuff on me. I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. Okay, I'm not fine. I'm torn. I'm afraid of letting down everyone. I'm afraid of letting down my teammates. I'm afraid of them depending on me and me not being able to do what I need to do. I'm afraid that I'm gonna let Joe down somehow. That I'm gonna If you could impart something on me, maybe tell me where I could find my brother.
Ah, listen to your words. You're almost at the point that you need to be. That's why I called you here. Still, you act out of selfishness. If you have learned anything from your brother, he has made a selfless act to pursue his mission. Yet, you disregard your own mission to pursue your own motives. Ranger, you will never become what you made be.
What am I supposed to do? Just leave him? Not search for him?
It sounds like you don't even believe in your brother.
You're right. You're right. I'm sure wherever Joe is, he's gonna be fine. What do I need to do? What's my mission? What am I supposed to do to help me lead better? Help me serve better. Help me become a better ranger.
Who has been the leader here of this ranger team?
I've been randomly appointed as a leader.
But who has been acting as a leader?
All of us, I guess. I mean, I think we've all shared the responsibility of being in the lead. If anything, I could say maybe Jack.
Jack. He is intimidating, and he knows the greatness he can achieve. Perhaps you have something to learn from him. She kind of fades away, and now addresses the whole group.
You were up there a while, buddy.
Rangers!
Oh.
I have something to help you on your quest. Whew.
Like that.
Reach down to your individual weapons. Only you can use these weapons, am I right? They were destined to be within your hands to fight evil and banish darkness. Everyone, do you have your weapons?
Yes.
I got the hammer.
So you have the hammer in your hands.
I have the trident and blades.
Trident.
Got my bow.
I got the claws.
The claws.
The claw.
Everyone, put your weapons together. First, the Krias hammer on the bottom. And then the daggers alongside, one on each side. Now you, Chloe, the bow across the top. And for you, Marv, right alongside the daggers.
I put the claws there.
And then the disc appears. Vesper's disc right on top.
Whoa.
Everybody, hands on your weapons. And she looks and she points down the long row of columns. It is no longer the door that you have entered through. Instead, it is an endless, infinite white void. The columns go on repeat over and over and over again. It looks like forever. Mystic Mother turns to you, this giant figure. Remember the fears, the struggles that I all talked to you about. Visualize them now in front of you. And she points down the infinite row of columns. She asks you all to visualize something, a person, an object, a place. What do you see, Marv?
I see nothing. I'm looking and I'm trying to cleanse the idea of Joe, so I see nothing.
See nothing.
This is the things that hold me back, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. So I see my parents holding each other, but maybe they're looking at me and they're not like motioning for me to come towards them, but they're just like looking like they're proud. So.
Eddie.
I see Bianca, the lady that I have some connection with before becoming a Time Force cadet. I just see her standing there.
And then, Jack, what do you see at the end of the infinite column? Something that you're trying to overcome internally.
I see snarling, wild-eyed mutants threatening innocents.
These mutants. Suddenly, you put all your hands on the weapon, and Mystic Mother turns to you, Marv.
Suddenly, I see myself at the end of the hallway. Mystic Mother?
Trip out.
I see myself. Is this is this normal?
Yes. It sounds like the obstacle in your way is yourself. Your own faults that you're trying to grow from. Remember, the Alliance is the greatest threat that may have approached the Rangers. It threatens not only myself, what I've become, the Mystic Mother. It threatens all Rangers. It threatens all goodness. It threatens everything that you know, the utopia that you came from, the Time Force, the organizations, humanity, history, goodness, family, trust, the future. Everything may be in jeopardy if the Alliance changes history. You must stop them as soon as possible.
But who are they, Mystic Mother? Who is ruling this alliance?
Fire your weapon, the Hyper Vortex Blaster. You guys are all hands on the giant weapon now. It starts charging up with yellow, black, pink, red, Blue Ranger powers. It creates a giant circular glow around you, comforting you all, protecting you all, and then it's forced forward through those images. You only see the images that you created for yourself. And as the blast approaches the images of these people and these mutants, their eyes open and they accept their fate. A blinding white light consumes the whole space and you're blanketed in the goodness that was Mystic Mother. You're now back on the ship.
I'm like on my knees, like crying at what just happened.
Alpha, what was that?
I was hoping you could tell me what happened to you. What went on in that portal?
We met Rita.
Yeah, that was a big Rita.
But she wasn't Rita. She was Mystic Mother. She was good.
And she like blessed us.
She gave us extra abilities and powers, but it can all go away if this alliance wins.
She says it's super important for us to stop the alliance, no matter what.
For everything.
I really feel like after meeting her, I feel like everything's a little bit more clear. Like I have more of a purpose and a drive to stop the alliance more than ever. There's nothing in my way and I want to make sure that they're stopped.
Yeah.
Marvin?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. I want to apologize to you guys. I realize that I never really realized why I was put in a position of leadership. I never did. I mean, I'm far younger than Jack. You've got more experience than me, and somehow the HyperForce picked me to be red. Not that colors should have any really dictation on that. But if I was put here for a reason, then there's got to be a reason for that. And you guys have put your faith and trust in me. And earlier today, I was thinking of finding a way to reach Joe for my own selfish needs. That's done now. Whatever you guys need, I'm here for you guys. And I'm gonna be everything that you guys expect me to be. And thank you, Jack, for everything you've ever done for me. Now let's find this alliance leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alpha, according to my calculations, we are still 19 hours away from the original time distortion that you detected. Is that correct? Are we still in a position to intercept the Alliance before their next appearance?
Oh my goodness! The record of the portal! It's gone!
What?
The portal you just
Oh yeah, that was Rita's portal.
Yeah.
That wasn't
entered!
the Alliance.
That anomaly has been wiped from my databases.
Like, gone forever?
Like it almost had never happened.
Whoa. It's almost as if we ourselves stepped out of time. It's not a bad thing.
Are we still in the current time stream?
Absolutely, from what I can tell.
Alpha, is there any other time anomalies within this time period that may be, that the Alliance may be planning on going to?
Wait.
Absolutely, I'll start scanning for that right away.
Do you think Mystic Mother sacrificed herself so that we could complete our mission? And gave us the strength that we needed to do it?
If she did, then we better make sure that we use this for a force of good.
Yeah. Maybe she was also making sure of saving herself in a weird way, because if it doesn't go through...
Yeah, she'll go back to what she was before, right?
Yeah. But either way...
I have a transmission for you.
You sent a transmission?
Oh.
A response.
I did.
A response to what?
I sent a message to Jen Scott's earlier today.
Was it about burritos?
No! Oh, I should have told her about that. I didn't. It wasn't about that. I just was having trouble trying to understand everything that's been happening, and I asked if maybe she could help us out with some clarity or give us a little bit of peace of mind, let us know we're going in the right direction. But yeah, I sent that out. What'd you say?
Would you like to play the transmission?
Yeah.
Oh, she responded with a hologram. All right, it's just a hologram video. And then Alpha walks up to the central command area where other holograms have appeared before, and beep, boop, 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 zhoop. And then the hologram appears. It's Abigail, and she's wearing a white Time Force officer uniform, and she's wearing a Time Force badge.
Abigail!
Hey! Oh! I forgot! You guys! You like my new threads? I'm a real Time Force officer now. Actually, since we were in the same class, I think you guys would be serving with me if you were, if you were here. Anyways, I want to tell you I received Chloe's message, and first and foremost, we want to express our deepest sympathies to Marv and his family. We're really happy to learn that Joseph Shee is alive. And Jen Scotts herself wanted to assure you she was unaware of what happened to Joe. However, given her new status as acting director of the Time Force, she wanted to immediately declassify all information regarding his mission. Furthermore, given the current status of the Time Force and the pressing urgency to deal with the Alliance before any more harm is done, Joshi is to be removed from his current mission and report to Jen Scott effective immediately. Joe's handler, Trip, is unaccounted for, and we have no means to communicate with Joe. Therefore, you HyperForce Rangers must retrieve him. An extra Ranger in this fight is far too valuable. Good luck, Rangers, in the year 2525.
Whoa. Guys, I think Jen Scott's has me in its spam. Like, Abigail just ends up responding every single time I try and message her.
The good thing is now we know exactly where we need to go. Ironically, I was supposed to let go of Joe, and now...
But now we get to save him! This is the best thing ever! Look!
And Jen Scotts has been promoted to Admiral. She's in charge of the Time Force.
Acting director.
She's directing.
That's great.
This is amazing!
Did the message say something about 25?
Yeah.
25?
Now
And
we
then
know
it's
where
like,
to go.
beep, beep, beep. Oh, Rangers, another, it's a document. Here, Eddie, maybe you would like to have a look. And
Sure.
he opens up on a tablet display just for you, Eddie, a report many pages long. On the top of it, it says, for immediate declassification.
This must be Joe's mission.
Must be.
It's
a lot of information here.
We're gonna need to go to 2525.
Meanwhile, and while we're heading that way, I can go through this and maybe figure out if there's some information that can help.
Yeah. See if you can see my parents on there or something. I mean, just.
There are many pages of people he's interviewed, places he's been, and there is some notes from the year 2525, an era where there were other Rangers. In the year 2015, a local branch on the planet Earth of Space Patrol Delta was formed. This was the first time that aliens were able to coexist peacefully with other human beings.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
There's a note there. There's some transcripts, some dialogue of other people he's interviewed from that era in the year 2525.
Yeah, it seems like there's some information about aliens coexisting around the year 2015. I'm assuming that if Joe and you are brothers and you're an alien, then maybe there's somehow, no offense.
I misspoke. I meant to say 2025.
2025.
Yeah, 2025.
Then yeah, maybe there's some connection there with aliens working together with humans as Power Rangers and your brother.
As you keep skimming through the report, there's one of the people that he was interviewing. It said, "Our destiny is evil. Evil is our mission."
Oh, that does not look good.
What?
Our destiny is evil. Evil is our mission.
That's the Alliance catchphrase.
That must be where everything started.
2025 could be where all this began. Wow.
Is there any records of it in history of anyone coming out and declaring an alliance?
Alpha, can you speed scan through some of this documentation and see if there's any specific highlights?
ALLI. No matches found in the document.
Darn, Control F. I thought that would help me.
If there's nothing in the records, maybe we'll find something more when we get there ourselves.
Well, we need to carefully read over these documents. Marvin, you know as well as I do. Sometimes it's not what the line says, it's what's between the lines.
Yeah.
Jack, you mentioned the Alliance catchphrase. Perhaps Joe is unaware of the Alliance while he was on his mission.
What?
He wasn't able to connect the dots.
What?
He wasn't able to connect the dots. 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 He was
Then we'll have to retrieve him and fill him in on everything that's going on.
Yeah, he might have inadvertently connected with or done something around the Alliance without even knowing.
Yeah.
So we're going to find your brother before the point in time where we met him last?
Well, I would assume this would be where he has gone after he has been on our ship. I assume. I could be wrong.
That's the end of the logs there. 2025.
I've skimmed through it. That's pretty much all the major information. I guess the only way to find out the rest is to
go to 2025.
Go to 2025.
This is exciting.
Chloe, should we check on Vesper? Is she all right?
Yeah, I'll go wake her up in a little bit.
All right.
She gets real cranky, I heard, if you wake her up too soon. So make sure she gets all that beauty rest that she needs.
Yeah. And I think it's time we head to 2025.
All right, Rangers. Time traveling again?
That's correct.
Very well. And then he walks up to the central control area, deploying a new mission in the year 2025. I'm going to find the exact date through the report.
Alpha, let's engage. We're going back to the future's past.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you guys teleport away to the year 2025. That is the end of our episode. Woo! Thank you so very, very, very much for watching Power Rangers HyperForce. I hope you had a lot of fun. Very interesting episode tonight.
A lot of feelings.
A lot of feelings.
A lot of feelings.
The feels.
Well, let us know how you feel about all of their feelings on Twitter using hashtag HyperForce, Instagram, Facebook, social media. Discuss in our Facebook group. We also, I just heard, are 3 subscribers away from an awesome Power Rangers giveaway box. It's got pajamas in there. It's got a signed JDF action figure in there.
Do it for the pajamas.
It's got comic books. It's got t-shirts. And we are only 3 subscribers away from that giveaway. Thank you so much to everybody who's already subscribed. Also, as a Twitch user, you can give subscriptions to other people. So spread the love, guys. Spread the love. We are so close. We want to give away this stuff. It is really, really awesome. And we got some great exclusives in there as well.
Ooh, fancy.
Afterwards, make sure you join us for our quick fireside chat. Quick debriefing. This was a very interesting episode, and I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions and a lot of stuff you want to talk about.
Sweet. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for the help.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Are we holding for our 3 subscriptions?